Up. Okay. All right. There we go. All right.
Few people in there.
Yep. So, main window, and those who may or may not have seen the first part, would have ran through introductions then. You can go check that out on my YouTube channel. Already spent a little bit in the marketplace prepping for travel, and ran into a squad of Commandramon. After defeating them, one of them left behind what appeared to be the remnants of an arm, which is odd. And upon investigation, the Commandron seemed to have been modified further than normal. Why the arm was left behind. After which, they were lucky enough to happen upon Ceresmon and managed to flag her down and get some rest on her island. Where we're picking up. So, leading you across the island bird thing, you eventually arrive at a temple very similar to the one you saw earlier in the other city. Though this one has been overgrown with vines that have flowered. As you walk, you notice there's lots of vibrant plant life here and there, though nothing really seems immediately familiar to anyone.
Hmm.
At least not the humans. The Digimon might recognize some of them.
You found yourself in a interesting location.
Actually, if the Digimon might recognize some, can I do a knowledge check on that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let me. Should we also get our tokens on the map?
Yeah, down here near the entrance.
Well, not the best first roll of the session.
Not particularly. But it's not that much of a surprise that Yagamon wouldn't be super familiar with a lot of these, considering he's from somewhere that's covered in snow all the time. With that roll, let's tap this button a few times to check the ranges. That's he probably wouldn't recognize any by name, quite frankly. He might have heard about a couple of them that are just sort of general flora, but by description. But he wouldn't know any more than that, unfortunately. How the roll like that?
I'm just gonna say they are still traumatized from the whole disembodied arm thing.
Again, inside is just about as covered in foliage as the outside, with vines wrapping up the pillars and flowers here and there. Moss on the ground there. Some places near the corners, with a sort of a hole in the roof that sort of lets in sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful temple here. I guess there really are a lot of temples all over the place. Just like Jupitermon and Junomon said.
Yeah, but if you have allergies, this place is a living nightmare.
Do human world allergies come up in the digital world?
I'm not sure any of you have any of note, but if you did, you would notice that they aren't really acting up. You could always ask.
The one who let us in here, correct?
Yes.
Juliet will bow to Ceresmon politely and then say, thank you again for your hospitality, by the way. You're letting us into your home body. Don't worry about it.
Yes, oh, right, I should, when I do that, I just noticed, yeah, well, big deal. Oh no, it's showing the right, okay, that's weird. Morning. Yeah, so, Ceresmon nods and says, is both my body and my home. I understand that could be confusing to you. Needn't dwell on it. She waves a hand, one
You
of her
say so.
big clawed hands, and some of the vines stretch down from the ceiling, growing out in front of you, and you're basically watching a time lapse of plant growth as the vines bloom, flower, and then produce fruit. And there's one for each of you, human and Digimon.
Oh, all right, that's kinda cool. Real handy there. Oliver will take his Ankuramon right away.
Itadakimasu.
Sam is just gonna kind of look at it and then look at Ceresmon and just kind of nod before he mumbles, "Wait, are we eating you if we eat these things? I'm confused."
She says that, no, this is part of her power. Plant life falls within my domain. I can create it and I can destroy it. Though I prefer to create. Eat these. They will restore your strength.
Oh, I see, I see. Thank you very much.
I'd say Calvin and Yugi Agumon have already just started to eat them.
Yeah, Yugi Agumon would be filled with energy and he's back up to full.
Oh boy, full heals.
Well, seeing as they could never get any health back on heal rolls, this is a good thing.
Guys lucked out. You literally had a coin flip chance.
Or did we?
So before Sam starts to eat his, he's gonna make sure that Poromon finishes hers to see how she is.
So once Poromon eats hers, she's filled with a burst of energy and is back to being Tinkermon. Topped off with hit points.
Nice. As soon as that happens, Tinkermon just lets out a really loud sigh and starts complaining about how useless the other body is.
Calvin's gonna like lean down to his Digimon and go, "So I don't get it. How's it go from a bird orb to a tiny woman? Don't be rude."
Yeah, thank you so much again. Juliet will awkwardly put the fruit in her pocket while Commandramon just kind of eats it all in one bite. But then she'll ask, is there anything we can do to help you out in return as thanks? You know.
Continuing on your mission would be best thanks I could get here. However, if you have any questions for me before you depart, welcome to ask them.
So many questions to have, but I suppose, do you know where the nearest out of character, what were they called? Trials?
Sancho's?
Okay, thank you. Do you have any leads on where the Bantio might be?
She seems to think for a minute and says that there was a commotion down in the Trooper Jungle recently. There's a small tribe of Oni-type Digimon that live there near Bacchusmon's temple. Perhaps you could ask them and see if they know.
Onis. Wow, we're fighting demons, huh? Oh, that seems to be our best lead, everyone. Unless anyone else has any ideas.
Nah, I think it's fine by me going to the jungle. I think it's better than having no objective, you know? The demon thing kinda worries me. I'll be honest.
So I have a few questions.
Odds to you.
Okay, question one. Just how big of a threat is this army if, like, you couldn't just land your bird island on them?
She sort of looks at you quizzically and says, I think you must understand. There are an entire city's worth of Digimon. And as I suspect you've already uncovered, one of you's got the arm, right?
Yeah.
Where are you keeping
I
it?
think I had it.
Yeah, I think you
I
were
think I had
keeping
it in my bag, yeah.
Probably big enough that it's probably sticking out somewhat.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
I thought it was small enough that you could that you zoiped it away into the.
Oh right, yeah, you did put it in the things. Well, she did show up right after your little encounter there, so. Expect you're aware, they've created some very powerful variant Digimon. In all likelihood, I would be shot out of the air before I even reached them. Has
Fair
strength
enough.
in numbers, you see. Assuming that was your first
Sam is
question.
going. No, I was
What I'm
just.
gonna do?
I was just going to nod slightly and ask. So, remind me again why you asked basically a bunch of kids to help with this.
And one 30-year-old, I'm pretty sure.
Again with the 30-year-old thing? I'm like 2 years older than you, dude.
Because they are single-minded. What we required was someone who could think in ways we can't. Furthermore, your bonds with your partners, the ones that you'll develop over your trials that you face, will hopefully give them the ability to grow strong enough to face this army.
See about that. I have no clue how that's going to pan out, but we can always give it our good old try, right, everyone?
I mean, it's not like we have much of a choice anyway.
Not really, but a positive attitude will get us further.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, tell us.
Oh, jeez, you guys really killing me here.
So did Cal have any other questions, or?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna. So, sorry, I was letting everyone do their
Oh
reactions
no,
and
it's
such.
fine.
Okay, question number 2. How many Digimon? Is there a plural or is it just saying Digimon? It's just saying Digimon. Okay, how many Digimon like you and the other 2 we met are there?
There are a total of 12 of us. We are the Olympos 12.
Okay, and are we going to need to meet all of you to complete this mission thing?
Think for a moment. Most likely not. However, it might be in your benefit to do so. I might be able to offer you similar aid to myself or Junimon and Jupitermon.
Makes sense.
Okay. And Do you have a prediction when our guys are gonna get bigger, or is that just kind of a when the time is right sort of thing?
She tells you that is the purpose of the challenges you must face. To overcome them, you will need to bond with your partners, understand each other on a deeper level than you do now.
Huh. All right. Makes sense.
To look at her partner, who is slightly cleaning their assault rifle, and she's just going to wince a little bit and just be like, "Yeah, okay, do my best."
All right, I think that's all the questions I'll have for Calvin.
Got any questions?
So you got any idea why only parts? All right, so like most of it disappeared, but the arm remained. What's going on there?
She seems confused at this and asks if you have it. The arm.
Thumb over his shoulder at Juliet. She's got it.
I think it's somewhere in the little device thing. Let me get it out. And she will attempt to pop the arm out of the Digivice.
As it pops out, vines appear and grab it and pull it over to Ceresmon, who looks it over, thought, fortunately this is out of my area of expertise. I believe that Volcanismon might be the one you need to seek out if you wish to find out more information on this. All of us, he is the best at craftsmanship and technology. He might know what's been done, though the disappearing is normal. When a Digimon dies, they reincarnate as a Digitama in the primary village.
Well,
Right.
that makes the job sound harder if everyone's functionally immortal. Or is it like they just use what's left of the old one to make a new person who's completely separate from the old person?
Depends on the Digimon. Those with strong feelings or memories might remember some of their former life. But most of the time, all memory is forgotten, and the Digimon is given a new start.
Only option, so unless you have some sort of other idea to reform them, you, Cal, I remembered it. Unless you have any other ideas, that's the best idea we got.
To be frank, I am so out of my depth here, I have no ideas.
You're not alone.
Yeah, don't be overthinking it, lads.
Yeah, I'm with him. And besides, so long as they don't hate us too much when we nail them, they shouldn't even remember us when they reincarnate and all that stuff. So I think Beating them up if they try to beat us up is still the best course of action to take.
Unless, like, this army owns this primary village, and then they could just have an infinite factory where they train up babies, send them out. The babies get blown up. They train up the babies again, send them out. The babies get blown up, and etc., etc.
Man, you're kind of a killjoy. Did they ever tell you that?
Just realistic expectations for how bad this can probably go.
Yeah, always better to have the worst case scenario in mind so you're not taken off guard by it.
Oh, hey, Smug, you're starting to become popular. People in the chat are now bots asking you to buy
Yeah,
followers.
that's the second one. I've already banned one of them. Oh, there's another one. I didn't notice that one.
Oh man, we're hitting the big time now.
Woo! Chat bots, let's go. All right. So
By GF.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh!'s got questions. Ah. Questions.
Further questions? Does anyone else have any?
So, who's in charge of the machine army guys anyway?
Ceresmon noticeably hesitates before answering. We aren't sure. We have suspicions, but we don't know for sure.
Ah, gotcha.
Mind if we ask who you have suspicions about?
Makes sense. Big Bad's still in the shadows at this point.
Again, there is a palpable moment of hesitation before she answers. As it's likely some sort of project they've completed. Perhaps an intelligent Digimon. Super intelligence, even. Along the lines of being able to plan and calculate all of these tactics and forces at once.
To be able to take out whoever's in charge right now, so we should try to focus on finding those banchos, right?
Bontio corrects the dinosaur.
World's most dangerous nerd.
Sure. But we probably don't want an inconvenience Ceresmon any longer, so we can be on our way soon enough.
Fine by me.
Motions to the exit. If you look inside, you'd see that the trees have sort of moved revealing a path back to the head, lodged in the ground.
Huh. I was expecting we were going to get dropped off there.
She says, unfortunately, I have to maintain my path.
I don't suppose that any of our goals are on your path, is it?
Shakes her head. Simply patrols, monitors things, and reports back to the others.
So many coincidences we can take advantage of. We're just lucky that we had a chance to rest after getting ambushed.
Alright, well, I guess if none of us have anything left to say to Ceresmon, we start heading for the head.
Yep.
Deep walk down, but you do manage to get back to the ground. Once you all are back on. The head pulls itself out of the ground. It takes back off and begins moving north. Placed back on the road where you were before. Need to, I can pull up the world map for you. In fact, what a good idea might be. Give me a minute. Oh, it's here somewhere. There you go. I put it on the quest log. Now you guys can view it at your leisure.
Oh boy.
Doesn't have the names on it, but
So if I remember from last session, we originally were heading west to find Venusmon, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're now all on board to instead head south to find the jungle and find the Bontio there.
Probably our best priority, our best idea. Our best idea to prioritize. Jeez, took me a drive.
All right, I was just checking out a character to make sure as a party we all are all feeling going south now.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
So at this point, it's probably mid-late afternoon. Been walking for some time beforehand, so how long are you going to continue?
Actually, seeing how late it is, Calvin's gonna like snap his fingers and go, "We should have asked if we could have like got a nap in first on the bird, shouldn't we?"
That probably would have been the best idea.
really want to inconvenience Ceresmon any more than we already did. And also, we still have time. We can get a little bit of, walking in. Not to mention, if we had stayed on while she was patrolling, we would probably be even further off our path here. So really, I think this works out just fine.
I guess Calvin like pulls out the Digivice to pull up the map. So we're going. Looking at this. Hey, Yuki Agamon, take a look at this. And shows it to the dinosaur. What way are we going? Oh, well, you see, we're following this main road here, and then we're going to head directly south. And from there, well, from there we're gonna just have to start searching. Yeah, okay, fantastic. So I don't think we're expecting any street signs. It's just that, hey, Oni's this way.
Probably
That would
be.
really good though.
I would think they wouldn't be difficult to spot. Large, imposing, scary. We should probably get marching. And then probably stop when it gets dark.
Probably about another 3 hours of walking then. What's your marching order? Who's in front?
Main
I'm in
character,
front.
obviously.
Wiz? Like, what's your marching order? You guys are walking.
I'll go first.
Yeah, I'll follow him right behind him. So I would be second then with Kuramon.
I will be behind him in third.
Take either the second to last or the last spot.
Gonna go for being in the middle.
I'll be last then. So if we get ambushed from behind, this is all your fault.
Yeah, but this way, Yuki Agumon is squishy. This way, there's bodies in between them from all sides.
Simply don't get hit. Problem solved.
Travel for a few hours as the sun starts to go down. Have a very uneventful 3 hours. It's pretty boring.
Being thrown into another world would make things more exciting, but as it turns out, it's just a lot of walking.
Walking. My second enemy after stairs.
You got some weak ass enemies, dude.
Pardon me, I was not made for physical activity.
You just keep walking.
Well, on the upside, you're gonna get your cardio in.
Prefer not to let demons into my body, thank you.
Okay, now I'm just having the horrifying thought. Do these have internal organs? Calvin looking expectantly at Yuki Agumon.
They just vanish after all things are said and done, but...
I don't know. Smug would be a knowledge roll to determine whether or not Digimon know if they have internal organs.
Well, they, yeah, he would know at basic. What goes in must come out. The exception is exceptionally powerful Digimon. They're efficient. The stronger Digimon gets, um, the more efficient their use of any data they consume is, and therefore anything ultimate or higher, that would be mega for those of you who are not familiar with the Japanese, uh, has a 100% efficiency rate, and therefore what goes in does not in fact need to come out because everything is used effectively. But whether that means organs or not, that would be a knowledge check, yes. Like he knows how Digimon work. He just doesn't know like the fine mechanics unless you can roll.
Hey, a 50.
Yuki Agama would know that not really. They're not. They don't really have organs per se. They just when they quote eat food, it's basically just breaking down data that is absorbed into their bodies. But any data that their bodies consider quote junk data is uh shall we say, uh, it comes out the other end.
Fair enough. I guess you'd be Agumon to explain this and go, I'm not really sure beyond that. What do you read by? What do you read by? Ah, oh, my legs. Organs.
Mysterious. The longer we're here.
Yeah, but I think maybe we should break camp now. I'm pretty sure mine's about to fall over and die.
Oh, poor Yuki.
So am I.
Okay. Anyone know how to make camp?
Good question. Anyone want to make a survival check?
I will
Uh,
set that up.
Right, go for it.
I'll help.
All right, you can put your heads together.
Skill check.
Was it willpower?
Supervise.
Yes, I believe survival is willpower. No, survival is intelligence. Survival is intelligence.
Yeah, survival
Oh.
intelligence.
You're thinking, yeah, I know what you're thinking of. No.
Intelligence. Survival. Let's not use that.
Okay, well, it's not a crit fail. One off. But
Yeesh.
the 17, yeah, you're able to sort of, find enough sticks lying around, and because you're starting to, as you've moved, you've gotten further away from the city, and there's been, occasional bushes. You're able to get enough together to sort of set up a sort of small ring and, get some leaves, maybe make some makeshift sleeping that aren't just hard ground, and get a fire started. Get the basics at least. So, who's gonna how are you guys gonna handle watch order?
Well, Yuki Agumon and Calvin definitely aren't taking the first watch, as soon as there is a shelter constructed, Yuki Agumon just falls flat on their snout.
As the person that set up camp, Sam specifically says, "Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now." Please don't wake me up until we need to walk again. I need energy for that.
Well, I mean, I'm feeling pretty fine, so I guess I can do the first watch. If nobody else wants to offer themselves.
Super tired either, but I'll take up second watch.
I'll go third.
You guys get to. That means you get to decide who goes after you. He's the last person to wake up.
Pink Pirmon is just going to kind of sigh and says that she'll wake up Sam when it's their turn for the watch.
Be fourth, and Lazy Bones over here. Cal will go last.
So first, that would be
Oliver.
Oliver, right?
Yep.
All right. So then I need Oliver to make me a.
Could I use my minor aspect on that one? Since he's supposed to be looking out for a really small thing and be a bit on guard whenever there might be a,
Yeah.
how do you call it, dangerous situation? Okay. Yeah, that was my reaction as well. So Oliver does watch, but doesn't really put a lot of heart into it. He mostly just lays around and looks for big things, not other stuff.
Thankfully, nothing seems to show up. Your watch passes uneventfully. Second.
Be me.
Ooh, all right. Oliver, transfer the shift.
I'll tell Kudamon to go wake her up, and then simply tell her that nothing seems to have happened so far, but to keep an eye open since he doesn't want to be woken up unless it's really important.
She wakes up. First of all, she's spooked by Kudamon, and then she's very spooked by Oliver. Scary bald man.
Alright. I mean, I know I don't look the friendliest of people, but come on, I'm not like a monster or anything.
Real monsters were the people all along. Haha. Okay, get some sleep.
Thank you.
Me to roll perception?
Yes.
Alright. Hope this doesn't go poorly. Look at that.
Don't
Goes
notice
exactly
anything
so.
out of the ordinary, and your shift passes uneventfully.
As she starts to get tired, she's going to get up. Commander Mon, who doesn't look any more or less tired than normal, follows next to her as she's going to try to gently shake Takashi awake.
I'm up.
Yes, you are. Hello. Your
Oh,
turn.
hello. Alright.
I didn't
Come on,
see
Krabby.
anything, and I don't think Oliver saw anything either. So, hopefully it'll be an easy night. Okay. I'm going to bed.
Take care.
Okay. And she'll go to sleep, and Commander Mon, will just stare at Takashi for a little bit before eventually going to sleep too.
Alrighty. And I guess it's my turn to stand around in case anybody tries to kill us in our sleep.
Roll.
Alrighty. Guilt check. Power. And these double ones are just chasing me today.
Well. Okay.
Going to get ambushed.
Unlike the others, you do see something. You spot movement in the distance.
Huh.
And after a second, you spot a pair of glowing yellow eyes staring at you from the darkness. After a moment, it's joined by a couple more pairs. They are getting closer.
Oi, oi! The hell are you?
They stop moving and stare at you. Or leaping out of the shadows and attacking. I need... Are you going to wake your teammates?
Yeah.
This... Out of the darkness, would appear to be a trio of wolfmen things.
Oh,
Oh
no,
crap,
it's-
getting attacked by Teen Wolf.
Being
Okay, that's better than what I read.
attacked by Team Jacob.
Which one of them is Michael J. Fox?
The one that's the twitchiest.
They are here and need... Oh wait, can you guys still see your initiatives?
Yeah.
Great, awesome. I don't have to change those. I just need to add one for these guys.
Well, we should probably re-roll them, but
Well, yeah, you should. But,
No. grab.
let's click on Strabimon. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Fast. Strabimon. Digimon.
Aye aye.
2 ranks of combat awareness. Let's go. I had had one more, I couldn't be surprised, but,
Well,
you know.
well, he managed to pass the perception check. I did roll their sneak. They failed their stealth check. Oh, woo! Spicy. Commandramon just on point. Which means you're up first.
Endermon's eyes will just fling open, and it'll look around and just be like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. Get ready, you're all getting a buff. As Mandramon will be rolling a Fury Blast attack. Which is, how big is it?
It's probably like 2. Something like that. It's a radius, right? I know it's an area. Blast is an area, so.
Blast is diameter.
Yep.
And it is a diameter of 5.
Oh wow, that's big. So.
Because it's based on bit.
All right.
One moment.
That's a radius. What you're doing.
Look at that. Everyone's in a convenient little box.
Yeah, that's a 5x5. All right. Yep. So that gives all of them the Fury buff.
But first, I gotta roll.
Yep.
I gotta roll. That's going to be.
Then they have to roll in response. Yeah.
Be rolling health.
Yeah, you guys have to roll. Just click your recovery check buttons, basically.
Ready?
Good. Oh.
Balls.
Don't get it. You don't get it.
Kudamon gets a round of it. What's the bonus Kudamon gets? 2, right? Yeah, 2 to accuracy and damage.
Oh yeah, it's an AOE, so we don't
for
get it. We
one
don't
round.
get an automatic.
Get that a rep to this?
Yeah, 1 round of that.
How did Cromwell not get any successes?
Because the dice are unkind.
Dice are unkind today. Hey, get it out of the way today so you don't start off the game we're starting tomorrow with the other group with bad rolls. Get them out of the way now. Okay, these guys are... Yeah, I mean, fucking... Alright, well, the humans can roll too, by the way. Not that it matters, I don't think, for most of them. But they can also roll.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah. I think I will roll for Oliver too.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. The humans are gonna get all the buffs. Is it time for combat tamers?
Theoretically, all these Strabimon should be taking damage reduction equal to their stage bonus times 3.
Well, yeah, but that's only a 1, so it's only a -3, so... I don't know what you guys' stats are in that regard, but...
I can tell you Oliver hits harder than Kudamon now.
Yeah. Then, yeah, he... Yeah. Anyway. Where do I have the turn order in the... Fine. That will do. That is acceptable. Alright. So that's 1 action. Still have 1 left on command.
We'll use its second action to shift into defensive stance, while Juliet will direct for dodge. As she says, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now. Don't get hit.
Hey. Strabimon. The first one's gonna run over and try and attack Kudamon with an overhead axe kick. This is a charge attack.
Alright, I'll activate agility for this first attack.
Oh no.
Alright, it hits for...
Come on.
Ones? It was. Oh, wow. Yeah, it hits for 4 damage. A bonk over
Okay.
the head. Then it's going to use its second action to move over here. Get next to the humans. And upon getting closer, it's some sort of small wolf man comes up to... probably about just under 5 feet. Fairly tall for its... yeah. This one is going to go for Crabmon. Its charge attack. Let's check out Crab.
Alrighty. Good thing I juiced my dodge.
Oh my god! What?
Oh yeah.
What? I'm sorry,
Punishment.
what? 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 What are the odds? I need to know the odds on that. What? Nothing? Oh no, Crab. Well, Crab only takes 3 damage. Crab is tanky. The last one is Dice Devil. The Dice Devil. Yeah, that's right. It's followed you. It's affect all of you now. This one, seeing easy prey, is going to actually go after Juliet.
Jeez.
Yeah, it sees an easy target. And it's going for it. Is Commandramon... Is anyone going to do anything?
She's gonna try to dodge. She's
Okay.
She's fast.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Oh, holy! Well, she might actually pull it off. Seems that even I can't escape the dice.
She
devil.
did.
Yep. It brings it down in a kick, but Juliet manages to get out of the way. It's then going to take a swipe at her. So she's gonna have to dodge and put a 1 in the penalty box. This is actually kind of a scarier attack.
Oh no.
This one, it brings up its razor sharp claws and takes a swipe. Oh, that's a hit, and unfortunately for you, it ignores 2 armor. So
Takes 2 damage.
takes 2 damage as it slices across her midsection.
Oh. Oh. Oh, those are actually really sharp. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So surprise of the Digimon at least. You aren't leaking data.
It's more red in color, isn't it?
Yep. I know poor Yuki Agumon has a weak constitution. But I don't know if he'd understand what's happening here.
Commandron looks legitimately spooked. Doesn't know why she's bleeding ketchup. Why
Yeah.
she's leaking ketchup
Why
from her
are you-
midsection.
Why are you leaking ketchup? Yep, but it's Oliver's turn.
Oliver gets angry when he sees Kuramon and then Juliet are hit, and he will scream to the nearest Lobo. What were they called?
You have your Digivices. You could check. That would not cost an action.
I don't think he would be in the mood to check even, but to the nearest.
Wolf thing.
The hell do you think you are doing to my pals, Wolf guys? Kuramon, let's teach him a lesson. And I will direct Kuramon to attack along me. So first, Kuramon will attack. And then Oliver will attack, but first I roll for Kuramon. With the Ballet Whirlwind.
Right.
Which I think...
Wait, how tall is Juliet again? Like 5 something, right?
Kind of tall, 6'9".
Tall. Oh yeah, she's much taller. All right. And these guys are like 4'10" to 5 foot even. They're fairly tall for. Oh, well, Kudamon, bless him, tries, but it just blocks the attack and knocks and shoves him backwards.
Well, I forgot to add the direct bonus, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
Let's say I
no.
direct.
Well, no.
Yeah, let's say.
No, you directed him. If you directed him, then it matters.
Okay, for this one.
Oh wait, where's the +2 from then? Oh wait, that's from the Fury, right? Or the anger or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, they have
Just
such armor.
just manually roll it. Just slash roll. How many d6s is it? What's your charisma?
That would be 3.
So slash roll space 3d6 greater than 5. Put that in the
Okay.
chat. It'll manually roll it. You know, no. But it does, yeah. No, wait, no, it hits, because it meets it. Beats it. But it does only 1 damage, unfortunately. It does not look happy.
Oh, yeah. How much damage is this? I think I did something wrong because I don't think that
No,
bonus DP are adding up. No, I mean
Did you put the bonus DP in both boxes? Okay, so you put the amount you spent in the right box, but you also adjust the one in the left box to make it the new value.
Alright, I got that wrong the first time, so then sorry.
Yeah.
about
So
it.
how much damage
It
do
would
you do?
be, 2 more, so it still is just 1 damage.
No,
but, yeah.
no, it would be Would it be?
No,
No,
it would
because you
be
rolled 2
second damage.
even, 7. Yeah, that would only be 1 still. Yeah, but that is a significant. Did you add the +2 to the? Yes, you did. Okay.
Alright, yeah, I added my +2 because I expected him to not deal any damage whatsoever, which he did anyway, but yeah. I will change that as soon as my turn is done. And then I will attack with Oliver, who will try to hit the guy while he's
Recovering.
occupied
Yeah.
with the other one.
Takes
So I'll
one
attack with him.
penalty.
Yep. Plus
Ooh.
2 accuracy bonus, plus 2 damage bonus.
Oh, he managed to get out of the way of that one too.
Man, okay.
Corrected.
So yeah. But Kuramon still has 1 attack.
Oh,
so
he
let's
does?
see if
Alright.
Actually, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if this turn actually does something. So he will attack with Light Shock. Plus 2 accuracy bonus. No penalty. I will put up 4 damage bonus because I didn't change the DP, but it is 11.
You can literally just change the thing on your sheet.
Yeah, I'll change it right now, but only to make the roll.
Oh my god. What?
Come on!
What is this? Cursed session.
Alright. Holy
Oh, I'm
my god.
I'm gonna have to name this. I'm just gonna name. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I'm just gonna name it Cursed. The title of episode 2 is Cursed.
Alright, and that will be it. And Oliver is getting a bit less mad and a bit more worried about these guys.
Kudamon's ends.
Kuramon is hanging on to their life since he has only 2 wound boxes left, and they are both really worried.
Alright. Takashi and Crabman.
Save us.
All right.
Save them. Save the party.
It all comes down to this. All right, so first let's start with Crabbone.
I'd say attack this one. It's lost a lot of dodge.
It is the weakest here.
All right, so we'll start off with that one with a good old-fashioned scissor execution.
Right, he takes a 3 penalty. Does this have armor pierce?
Yep.
Right. 2. Ooh, he rolled pretty bad. That's a hit. That's 1 over. That is. Does that include the bone? Oh, that didn't include. You didn't include. Oh wait, he's not raging because he whiffed. Okay, that's still 1 damage, but he's taken 2.
Wait a
visibly
minute. I think I forgot to factor in the weapon.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a bonus to damage. That'd be 5 versus. That'd be
And that
6
means I get
versus
a
4.
1.
So yeah, then that would be 2 damage then. All right.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So it's 2 damage.
Alright.
Starting to look hurt. Puffed up a bit.
Oh no, they're not even as squishy as the Commandramon were.
Nope. Let's see. So that's one action. Second attack with Hardshell Crab.
Not the same guy.
Yep.
Right. 4 penalty.
Jeez.
The dice hate is strong, but it hits. It's still only 1 damage, but it hits.
Yep.
Bonk him.
Alright.
Takashi's still got his actions.
Takashi's got his actions, and
Just fucking choke this guy out or something.
Scary.
Takashi's gonna pay pay him back in kind, and he's gonna fucking roundhouse kick the Wolfman.
Right. Come on. He's reaching the point where he's on the very near the point where he won't be able to roll dodge anymore. That's a hit! Oh wow! Oh no! Takashi does more damage than... Oh my god! Yeah, okay, that... How much did Crabman do? 3?
Yeah.
Did you guys do any damage to him? At all?
Kudamon hit once for 1 damage.
Okay, and so then Crabman hit him for 2 or 3?
3, yep.
3, so that's 4.
Actually, wouldn't it be 4 damage from Takashi because it's
Yeah,
6
that's what I
versus-
did. Yeah. I'm doing the math.
Okay.
It's still up, but it looks like it's not so sure that you guys were easy targets anymore. It looks like it's considering running. Looking for an out because it's looking pretty beat up. None like you guys, it doesn't bleed, it just leaks data.
Well, I think
Alright.
mean- can Takashi hit it again?
Yeah.
You
what he's
kinda
gonna
have to
do.
dig in. Are you holding back?
Sure.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm asking. Don't. If you want to take it out, take it out. I'm just asking, because I know that's a thing that people forget exists.
Yeah, no, we're, they drew blood.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Yep.
It's time to,
They're pretty...
time to be a big hero.
Yep.
Show the power of
Oh,
combat
no.
tamers.
Oh, no! Yes, no! You just fucking... It's like fucking...
Boom.
It's just fucking Silver versus Shadow. You just fucking roundhouse kick him in the back of the head, and he vanishes into data with a dog-like yelp. And that one, what was the fucking initiative on these things? I got to...
19.
19.
Thank you. Go ahead and sort that, and then jump back over to Takashi. And that means his rage boost ends. And Sam, you're up. I'm just gonna put a big cross through this guy over here so that you guys know it's just the initiative token.
That's fair. Okay, so first off, Tinkermon is going to use Fairy Powder on the one that tried to hit Crabmon, because tried to hit Friend. That is a pass attack, which means here and Fairy Powder. There's no bonus. penalty. That is a hit, right?
Is that a support attack or a damage attack?
Support.
All right, yes, then that's a hit, and it is poison for 1 round.
3.
All right, yeah, minimum 3. I forgot poison's minimum 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Where's the poison? Oh, this will do.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
And
I want to
so-
see what their CPU is real quick. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. Toxic Stalwart Growlmon.
Don't worry about it.
Cad knows what that is. He's in the chat. He knows what Toxic Stalwart Growlmon is. 1.3 poison was cancer. Anyways, yes. So yes, it is poisoned. He zips past it and strikes it, and it is poisoned. It
And
shudders.
so now she's going to bring up her staff spear thing and try to stab it.
Right. Takes a penalty of
I-
1. Does this have armor pierce?
It does not. Although I think it has weapons, so I think I need to put an extra 1 in the damage bonus.
You can just go ahead and roll it, and I can check. I can just hover over the box and check. If not,
Okay.
If it doesn't, then roll 1d6 greater than 5. You do not have it in the calculations, alright. And yeah, just roll 1d6 greater than 5. That's a hit, but could be an extra hit for a little.
Oops. I forgot how typing a roll in Roll20 works.
Slash roll space 1d6 greater than 5.
D6 greater than 5.
Yep. All right. So then that is a hit right on. It only does 1 damage.
Okay, yeah.
It's
And
still a
so,
hit.
yeah, Sam is now going to run over to Juliet. And in the meantime, I'm going to give a direct for dodge for Tinkermon.
Right. Cal's turn.
All right. When it gets to his turn, Yuki, I want to just like, ruffians, and then and Cal just kind of like slaps Yuki Agumon in the face. Focus.
Oh my God.
Okay. Save Juliet first, and I'm gonna first have Yuki Agumon do a chilling mist, the paralysis support move towards the Strabimon in front of Juliet.
Right. Dodge. Act. Has it been attacked yet? I think Juliet attacked
That one.
it. Right?
She did not attack it.
She did not. Okay, so it's not taking the penalty yet. All right.
It has not.
Go ahead and roll the thing. Okay. Right. So it takes a penalty equal to. Is it its bit or your bit? Yours. I'm assuming
Equal
got
to my bit.
1. Okay, so it takes a -1 to dodge, and it.
Yep.
To move, it has to take a complex action. All right.
All right, and then we're gonna count that slap and a shout as a bolstered direct for accuracy to do the minty breath. At that same Strabimon.
All right. Hit for 7 -6 is 1 damage.
That is a lot of dice to just get 4 on.
Yeah. Well. Welcome to Dice Devil. Your rolls have been cursed today. Again, I'm naming this episode cursed. This has just been the
Call
most.
it the Dice Devil Strikes.
Yeah, something like that. So
Well, at least both moves hit, so that thing's taking some blows.
yeah, it did take a point of damage, and it is frozen until the end. Does Cal have anything else he can do, or?
It was a bolster direct, so that's all
Yeah.
it's action.
All right. So Juliet and Commandramon.
Commandramon will sort of lean over and just be like, are you okay? What is that? Why is red stuff coming out of you? Is that normal? And Juliet will wince and say, no, it's really not. But I'll be okay. I'm just going to move away from the weird wolf thing. She will do so. Commandramon will
These type of humans that just.
what will Commandramon do? Should I go for another big area buff? Or should I just try to should we put all our faith in the crab again?
I think faith in the crab.
Base crab.
I'd say big area buff because honestly, the crab's humans doing more damage.
Put all the faith in the human.
All the faith in crab and crab human.
Jeez.
Okay, well, Commandramon will frog, and then... Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult. I gotta decide... Okay. Juliet will say, look, don't worry about the weird wolf thing. If we can just get everyone else all powered up, then... Is that the right term, powered up? It's not like steroids or anything. I am really loopy right now. I'm bleeding. Just do what you can, okay? And Commandramon is just going to shrug. Like, okay, don't die on me. And that will be a accuracy direct for... This is going to be the area thing. So that's going to be +4. You're in defensive stance. So...
It would be 50%.
Yeah.
What's Commandramon's accuracy?
Commandramon's accuracy is 5.
And right, 5 divided by 2 is 2.53, so it's a 3 penalty.
3 penalty, so it's currently at 2, so that would put it at 6. I'll be rolling 6.
4 in the bonus, the 3 in the penalty, and you're good to go.
Oh, right, sorry. You're correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Specifically
so the
designed it
bonus
that
is
way.
4.
Early editions had the 2 backwards, which was very confusing for everyone. Everyone else has to roll health, right?
Yep.
Everyone in the box, though, right?
Yeah, everyone in the box.
Tinkermon and Sam do not.
Wait,
All
I'm
right.
confused. Why did Commandramon have a +4 to accuracy?
I directed.
Direct. +4 to accuracy, and then a -3.
Helio, why?
I mean, why?
Kudamon gets 1 round, Crabmon gets 2, Takashi gets 3.
Local human absorbing gas. I feel powerful.
Shouldn't have done this again.
Kudamon gets 1 round.
You can only have a max,
No, I read it. If you
lasting.
well, no, if you roll over the target, if you roll over what they got, you add whatever you rolled over to your ration.
I guess it's like weird accuracy successes.
Yeah, it's super weird, but it just works. At least
It
that's
just
how I
works.
read it.
I will put faith in you and what you've decided.
Because I'm looking at the book. It says how effect. Positive. This is a positive effect, correct?
Yes.
If an effect would be used with an AoE, the potency is treated as though it had a -1, and no longer has guaranteed duration. Okay, so it's actually just a +1. It should just be a +1 because area effects, positive area effects have a -1 to potency. But any additional health successes after meeting the number of accuracy successes gives you +1 duration. So with the AoE, right, you have to meet. You not only do you have to meet what they rolled, but anything you roll over gives you extra. But the potency is reduced by 1. So you all get a +1 to accuracy and damage. That's how this should be working.
Potent.
It's very complicated. Potency is the amount of effect, basically.
It shouldn't affect the potency.
I'm reading it in the book right now.
Oh god.
Well,
no, I'm wondering
quote,
if that's
however, if
Anyway, sorry.
a P-labeled effect would be used with an AoE, the potency is treated as though it had a -1 and no longer has a guaranteed duration. At least one accuracy success must be rolled. Therefore, if the recipients don't reach the target number of accuracy successes with their health roll, they do not receive the buff. So anyone who rolled... So Kudamon does not get the buff. He does not get the buff. Anyone who rolled a 2 or higher does, however. So I Crabmon and Takashi also gets an extra round. So I guess Takashi's just gonna dunk on this poor Wolfman. It is just a +1, but I mean... we're at the point of the game where the humans are actually stronger than the Digimon they're fighting.
Speak for
That's
yourself.
what Team Super.
Generally speaking, I mean, I'm looking at your Digimon's hit points and looking at your humans, and I can't see Cal's because it's underneath there. Well, Cal is super squishy.
Yeah, you also you can put a max value on his hit points.
Oh yeah, he hasn't put a max value on his hit points.
Oh yeah, let me fix that real quick. I don't know why that was. I thought I had. Don't know why that didn't say.
Oh, don't worry about it. I figured from the 2 that's how many you had.
No, yep. Cal has 2.
You're super squishy. He's super squishy.
They
All
are
right. So yeah, I guess everyone put their faith in Crab. I'm gonna have to draw Crab Jesus at some point, I guess. I'm gonna have to take Crab and put like fucking Jesus robes over him.
Then Commander Mom will just pepper the Strabimon with some...
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna shoot him?
Yeah, just shooting them.
He's been attacked once. Oh no, there's a round reset, but he still has the -1 penalty. So, right. That is a miss, unfortunately. Even frozen, he's still...
Andromon will just basically raise the gun, shoot a couple of bullets around it, just like, hey, back off, back off.
Does seem more wary, especially now that one of its numbers fallen. It seems these weird squishy Digimon that bleed ketchup, or leak ketchup rather, when they're wounded, are not quite as weak as they seem.
But yeah, will be the end of the turn.
Right, so the Strabimon. Well, it's gonna give it the good old college try. It's gonna take a swipe at Sam. So... I need Sam to defend. Does it take any penalties to accuracy for being frozen? Just dodge. Alright.
Just dodge. It's the dodge, movement, and it also breaks grapples.
Yep, alright. Making sure. Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah, so... Sam takes a lot of damage. I think you're down! I think you're out of the fight!
Yep, looks that way.
Yeah, it basically just slashes Sam across the chest and leaves a series of deep red slash marks as he just sort of falls over with a thud.
Yamera!
Why is there so much ketchup? It seems confused about the ketchup, but it's not going to complain about a pre-seasoned meal.
Oh, oh, Sam is not okay.
It does have one action left, but I can't really. Well, how do charge attacks interact with this effect? Is it still a free action to move with the charge attack?
Complex
I'm
action.
very
Action itself is still allowed, but it still has the half movement.
okay. So that's okay. That means it can still get to.
If movement is treated as a complex action, the charge attack lets you move and attack with the same action,
Yeah,
but it's still treated as a
halved.
complex.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Then it can't do anything else. So the other one
Okay.
is going to. Well, it could, but we're not using the 1.3 rules, so we're not gonna have it go full Trolls 2 on Sam.
That's
It's eating
good.
them. Now it's eating me.
It's good.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no.
Well, I guess everyone
To
say thank you to
attack Sam.
paralysis. To,
It is. Yeah.
everyone say
It is.
thank you to paralysis for being utility.
Yeah. It is looking at him very dangerously though.
We'll
So
intercede if it does intend to attack.
all right. The other two. The other one. Well, you can go ahead and ready that. I know. Technically, it doesn't. Ready is like it's a thing. Sort of. Not really. Well, you can basically get a free ready action with one of the enforcers, but this would eat up the appropriate. This would eat up. Well, yeah. The same
Not
thing
the
a normal
enforce.
intercede would. Yeah. Because I think it's silly that you can't ready an action. But yeah, it just eats up your turn if it goes off like a normal one would. Anyways, so the other guy, he's gonna slap Tinkermon once and then go for Crabmon. So he goes at Tinkermon with this. The defense check out of Tinkermon.
And now, because there was a direct, let's add Sam's charisma to that, which is a +5.
So just put a 5 in the bonus. I know I say plus and minus with like bonuses and penalties, but you just need to put the number, the stuff. It breaks the macro if you do it the way I say it. Do as I do, not as I say. Anyways, yeah, it misses. But it's gonna go and take a swipe at Crab. Leech Nagel. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Sad trumpets.
Crab. Cap.
All right. Yeah.
Crab is getting slapped.
Oh. Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. Immediately rolls a 0. I knew it! I knew it! And it ignores 2 armor. So, oh god, I think Crab got slapped. I think we
Today.
put our faith in. I think we put our faith in Crab, and Crab is. How much? How much is that 6 with Guardian? Because the Guardian factors into your base armor.
Yeah, that 6 is with Guardian. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Then you take 6 damage. Crab takes 6 damage.
That's enough.
Yep.
See, when you build a tanky Digimon, you don't expect never being able to roll a single dodge success.
What the hell? This is cursed. Fucking
So-
crab into bird thing.
The lesson from this is we still need to boost our stats more with bonus DP to keep up.
I built these exactly as the rules told me to. I did everything I was supposed to. This is rules as written. You were curious about the stats. they have instinct. That's why their stats are weird. Anyways, yeah,
Just jobbing.
the rules smell like dog buns. Yeah, they're. Yeah, it's just the dice hate. It's strong today. He does take 1 damage from poison,
no,
though.
like if there wasn't intense dice hate,
Yeah, you'd be fine. I think
I'd be
Takashi's gonna come back and beat the shit out of this guy. He's just gonna pummel this poor dude into nothing. Oliver and Kudamon, you're up. He did take a damage. He did. Did you hit this guy with something else, Tinkermon? Tinkermon hit him with
I hit him once with the
poison.
speed nightmare.
Hit him with the poison, right? Oh no, you hit him with the stab, didn't you?
Yeah,
Okay, so then he took what, 1 damage, 2 damage from that, something like that.
1 damage. It was
Yeah,
1.
all right. So then I'm just trying to keep track of his hit points because they all use the same sheet, and I'm mentally keeping track of hit points, which is probably not the smartest idea. But there's only 3 of them. It only becomes a problem when there's like 10 enemies on screen at once. Anyways, yeah, he takes the poison damage, and that ticks down to 2 turns, which means it's Oliver's turn.
So Oliver will look at the crab getting beat up, and then at Sam bleeding out on the ground, and will make a quick decision to try and stop the demon from killing the human. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Oliver and attack the rightmost guy.
All right.
Have,
Yeah. Do you have 4? You have 4 or 5 squares, something like that.
yeah. Let me here. I have like 7 movement.
Oh yeah, then you got plenty to get to him. You're fine.
So I'll get there and I try to drop kick him and fail miserably, possibly, but let's try it at least.
Well, he is at a -1 because he's. Well, he's a minus. Yeah, he's a -1 because he got.
+1 from the fury, not +2. No penalty, +1 from the damage. Okay, here it is.
Well, that hits. That's 2 over as well. That's 4 damage. That's a solid hit. Yeah, you drop kick him in the face, and he stumbles backwards a bit, very clearly wounded. Again, he's once again reconsidering this whole affair.
Alright, Kudamon, take your chance, keep up, don't leave me here!
Alright.
And Kudamon will go, and I can charge from here, don't I? Can I?
As long as it's not a
Or
pass
is-
attack and you have the movement. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can move in the L shape.
Can I can go through the...
Yeah. Well, yeah. If he's small, then yeah, he can go through. He can pass through Takashi.
Yeah, okay. I'll go here and
You
then
will have
here.
it.
I can
Yeah,
do this.
you can do that. I was about to say you have to end at an empty space, but yeah, only Tiny can occupy.
Alright,
the same.
so I'll charge and I'll charge at him like that. So I'll roll. Bullet will win. Let's hope it actually hits now.
All right, and it is at a -2. Oh no, it's a -3 actually. So actually, it should have taken 1 more point of damage. It's still up, but I think that drops 1 off of that. That's a hit. Yeah, that's enough. That takes it out.
Alright, only one left now. And Kuramon will... no, Kuramon will stand in between the one that's left and Sam to try and keep the one that's left from attacking him along Oliver. Yeah, I think
Alright.
that's a good explanation here. And that will end my turn.
Ready? Takashi.
Main
Crab is
character,
down.
please save the day.
Yeah, please.
On it. Alright, so,
One isekai protagonist.
Akshi's just like
Use your cheat
super
powers.
pissed. He just reaches out, grabs the guy by the scarf, and just starts throwing fucking punches at his face.
Oh my, yeah, there's a bit of a look of shock and like a dog-like shocked yelp as you grab its scarf and pull. And it tries to weave out of the way, but see if that actually works.
Nice.
You're up. Pull the attack.
I did not go through.
You might hit it too fast.
Oh.
Yeah, it does that if you do it too quickly, because it won't load the number, because Roll20 is janky. There we go.
Just barely.
It manages to hug itself out of the way, but you still have an action left.
Did you remember to include the buff?
Yeah.
He did. It just rolled good.
Curse it for rolling good.
Yeah.
And we're gonna follow up. We're gonna keep the pressure on it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it
Oh,
ducks
no.
out of the way of that one. And tugs its scarf free. It seems very upset with you. Is Pokemon gonna try anything? Tiny, but
It is tiny. It is tiny, but it is still the essence of crab.
ah. The Captain D's is reaching out into Cologne. Strabimon Takashi just. I love it. Yeah, it's super.
And
accurate.
use the basic melee attack and just try and headbutt it.
Right. It's a hit for 1 whole damage. It's still up, but it is starting to look pretty worn down.
Got one more of those.
Go for it. I believe in you. I believe in
Get
Crab.
another one of those.
Gonna get a nope.
Oh,
It manages to dodge this one. It still seems more pissed at Takashi than it is the little bird thing. Whatever Pokemon is supposed to be.
Whatever. I think it's supposed to be like a seal.
Yeah, it's like a seal thing. Whatever it is, he doesn't seem to care. It's non-threat. So that means it's Sam and Tinkermon's turn.
So just quick reminder, when you change stance, you round down, right?
You round down. All right. So the thing that gets buffed rounds down, and the thing that gets nerfed rounds up.
Okay.
So
In
if you go into offensive stance, you would divide your accuracy by 2 and round down, and then get that as a bonus, and then you would divide your dodge by 2 and round up, and get that as a penalty.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
If you just tell me what your values are, I can do the math.
I am going to go into an offensive stance.
Okay, what's
Accuracy. Total accuracy is 5.
that would be 2.52, so that would be a +2. And what's your dodge?
Dodge is 7.
That'd be 3.5 round up. So that'd be a 4 penalty. So you get a 2 bonus and a 4 penalty.
Okay, and then we use Speed Nightmare because weapon.
Okay.
So add a 2 in the accuracy bonus. I think.
Yep, you put a 2 in the bonus, and you don't need to worry about the penalty because you don't have one for the accuracy.
Yeah.
Keep in mind for if you need to defend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit, and that is 2 over. That's 5. It's still 1 damage. But it's not looking very good. It's leaking data off of various cuts and bruises. I think
And
Sam bleeds before. It's Cal's turn.
All right, in betwixt all the panicked screaming, first a chilling mist at that remaining Strabimon.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna not be fun for it. Yes, hello. It is affected by 3 rounds of being cold.
And now that its dodge is going to be effectively 1, going to bolster direct accuracy for the minty breath.
Not gonna be. I don't think it can dodge at this point. Because if you're going to attack it with a minty breath, then it takes the 1 penalty from dodging so many times, and then it takes another 1 from the effect. So it just doesn't dodge. It can't dodge this. So that's 11 minus 6. That's 5 damage. It's dead. You kill it. It explodes into a burst of data.
Akechi angrily swings his fist at the data
Yeah, it sort of
pointlessly.
yeah, it's like punching through like flower petals or something. They
Yeah.
keep floating upward. They get distorted, but they keep going.
Okay, now that that's over, in a panicked rush, Cal's gonna shout at Yuki Agumon if they know first aid, and could I roll for Yuki Agumon to try and know for first aid?
Ah, jeez. I think that
Digimon
would
even have first
be
aid?
sort of. Yeah, they do. But it would be a survival check.
Probably better than whatever Cal could do.
Not
Thanks
sure
to
what good it'll do, but the combat's over, so everyone gets to roll recovery. Or Pokemon.
oh, that's very bad. That is a very bad roll.
Well, yeah,
Jeez,
no,
okay.
Yuki Agumon. I guess he assumes. How bad was that? Wasn't all ones. He's
That's
not
an
an
8.
idiot. He doesn't know. This is weird. Digimon don't
Like,
leak ketchup.
yeah, they go up, look at Sam and Juliet, know just enough to understand the implications of this, and their eyes roll back in their head and they faint.
Oh, poor Yuki Agumon.
Come on, man, not you as well.
Juliet heals the most, actually.
Fine.
Gudamon heals a bit, Pokemon heals a bit. Sam
Hasn't rolled recovery
yeah, Sam
yet.
hasn't rolled recovery.
No, I rolled recovery for Sam.
Oh,
but
right,
it
he rolled a
wasn't-
0!
Yep.
Oh.
Who
Why do
else
you have a
here has
why do you have a
survival?
-1 to recovery?
I got survival.
I have
Oh.
no idea.
Weird. Let me look at your macro real quick. What the issue? There. Oh, somebody followed. Who was it? I can't read that. It's too small. Thank you, whoever you are who just followed. Minus recovery penalty. Oh, you have a -1 in all this stuff. Oh, for the skill checks, right. If you don't have a... Okay. Then I'm just gonna fix that, actually. I'll just throw a +1 in there, which will negate the -1, and you'll just have to remove that later. Yeah,
Okay.
Golden here has actually remembered the rules that, if you have a 0 in a skill check, it's technically a -1. So, yeah, if you've got a 0 in a skill, make it a -1, and then if you have a 0 in endurance, put a +1 after the endurance bit in recovery macro. After the little squiggly thing after endurance. But I think all of you have at least 1 in endurance, other than maybe Cal.
Yeah.
So, does anybody know anything about first aid, or has any actually first aid stuff? Or...
Give it a shot.
Right, it's a survival check.
I'll support that just to try.
Alright.
Right, then I'll let you wait to walk your stuff.
You know that everyone can help on a assisted check.
Ah, you can help more than one.
Yeah, more than one person
I don't
can.
know.
Everyone gets one.
Then I'll help
Everyone
as well.
gets one chance to help.
Then I'll
Help
help
out.
as well. Yeah.
I really don't want him to die.
He's probably not gonna die, but maybe out of
Spoilers.
it. You may have to. Well, rules is written. Humans don't die; they just get knocked out. Oh,
Let's see.
whoa!
I don't think I can
Holy
use any of my
mother of
aspects here.
oh! Bringing in the big rolls. Oh my
Okay,
lord. Okay, that's
here's where all the good rolls were hiding.
yeah. Okay. So that's a 20 something. That's like 26. Yeah, Takashi, you're able to get him bandaged up. He's up to 1 hit point and awake. But the injury was pretty bad. So he's going to be limited to 1 action per turn combat. He's still recovering.
Well, that's a
Sam?
relief at least. Had some guys be wounded back at my place, but never, never attacked by a wolf brood.
Yeah.
Pick this day to wear white, huh?
Eh.
Yeah,
Could always
this
be
is
worse.
All right. So that was bad.
that certainly wasn't good, Cal says while trying to lightly smacking Yukiyagumon's face to try and wake them up.
Man, at least we're all still alive.
We'll
Well,
sigh.
that's a small
Okay,
win.
is anyone gonna explain the red liquid? Or is that just a thing that I have to deal with now?
Wait, red liquid? What red liquid? As Sam kind of fully starts taking in what's going on.
Blood.
Sure, whatever you want to call it. Is that like...
Sam's clothes
Is that normal?
have 4 long slashes across the front, and those wounds are probably gonna scar.
Oh god.
Just from left shoulder area all the way down to the right hip.
Jesus.
Yeah, that thing
Oh.
came in and it hit hard.
Alright, dude.
Let's
I
see.
mean, it kinda looks bad, but look at the bright side. When they heal, you are gonna look much cooler than now.
Chick sticks, guys.
Quick question. Sam is like bandaged up right now, right?
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
managed to scrounge together probably. Takashi might have had to sacrifice part of his shirt. Someone's shirt had to be sacrificed for this. I don't recall you
Quick
guys
question.
buying bandages.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I don't think they would be selling them anyway because Digimon don't need that stuff.
Well, they leak data. They
Yeah.
Well, considering Sam's shirt was probably in tatters after this, I'm assuming his shirt was sacrificed.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still got his jacket though.
Yep.
Mug, do you know where I'm going with this?
Oh God, is this one of your? Oh, is this? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at your. Oh. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to make me one of those. Make me a torment check.
Okay.
This is a very
One torment check coming up.
got a bunch of people crying around you, muttering about bandages and stuff.
Hooray! First torment check of the game.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Sam does not react well to this at all. That is a crit fail.
Oh boy.
That is nasty. That is very bad. How you play it's up to you, but it's going to be a pretty extreme reaction.
Sam is immediately going to start hyperventilating and just wondering, oh God, what happened? Why? Oh God, why are there bandages? I don't know bandages. Please get.
Calm
And he's
down.
just gonna keep muttering like that. Oh
Bandaged him?
God.
Sam, it's gonna be okay.
Sam really just isn't listening to what people are saying. You can just tell that he's hyperventilating and in a bit of his own world right now.
I would say that's a worst case scenario.
All right. He's clearly having a panic attack. Anyone here trained in de-escalation?
Oh my god.
What?
I look like I know what that is.
When you go down the escalator?
All right. What I
Oh,
need,
oh God. All right,
what I
I
need,
get you.
like, open the roll of knowledge because I think this is something he might have to know in his line of work.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is something you could roll knowledge on. De-escalation's important. His line of work,
Mind if I use my major? Mind if I use my major aspect for that?
Let me get look-see real quick. Brady.
Say just slap him, but at his
Yeah,
stage, it might open
yeah.
his
That
wounds if
this
he
is a little
thrashes
more.
around too much.
Yeah, you can use your major for this.
All right. Come on, dice. Come on, seed. You've had your blood sacrifice.
Blood for the blood gods. It worked. Blood for the blood gods. It worked.
Just had to
Okay.
sacrifice crab.
Cal has a fairly good understanding of how to sort of de-escalate a situation of someone panicking. Uh, you know, most of the application in his line of work is for getting people to calm down and maybe see reason and do because they think they're being accused of something they didn't do or maybe they did do. But trying to keep things from getting worse. But you might be able to at least get him not to just completely freak out and run off during the night. The downside is someone's going to have to pull double duty shift for the last two guard duties.
Well, Yukiagamon and Cal are already the last ones, so I guess it's them.
They are the ones who are the best off.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
So Cal's going to kind of move the unconscious Yukiagamon to the side and go over to Sam and just, crouch down to be eye level because I'm guessing Sam's like sitting on the ground.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They'd do that and go to everyone else like, okay, everyone move back. We got to give him space.
Tinkermon kind of
Nice, nice.
hesitantly gives a small step back.
Okay, Sam, look at me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And it, does that a little bit. Okay. Okay, do you know where you are right now?
Road. I think we were on a road, right?
Okay. Do you know who I am?
The guy with the camera, Cal, right? Oh God.
Okay, let's breathe again. And yeah, I feel it would just keep going like that for a while.
Yep. Maybe
Yeah.
checking over your shoulder once in a while. I need you. So I'm gonna need you to roll me perception.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, since you're on watch.
All right. Thankfully, this is what I'm good at. And the heat hits just keep on coming.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they, you know how it goes. Yeah, you keep, despite trying to keep Sam calm, you do manage to keep a sharp eye out, and you don't spot anything else. Your first shift passes uneventfully, so I'll need another perception check. Do the last one.
All
Don't
right,
fuck it
Dice
up.
Devil. Power of Christ compels ye, Dice Devil.
Oh, god damn. Big rolls. Yeah, again, you keep a sharp eye out. By now, Sam's at least probably asleep. He's probably worked himself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when morning rolls around, Pokemon has managed to get enough energy to get back to Crabmon. But you will still be at 2 hit points. Yep,
Well, a weakened crab is
Yep.
better than no crab.
have Crab again.
Oh boy.
But he's at 2 hit points.
All right, then. 2 hit points. Yeesh.
Hit points carry over, but he is back to being Crab. Those numbers are at
All
least
right.
a little nicer. Seems
Yep.
like the Dice Devil has had his fill. You've given him blood. And
Yep.
in return, he has given you back your luck. Going to continue?
Yep.
Okay, so, how long are you going to walk? How many hours?
Do we even know how far we are from the jungle at this point?
Have Yuki Agumon roll me a brains. Whatever he's rolling knowledge. Knowledge or survival, your choice. Whichever, I don't think it matters for him. Does it matter for him?
Hmm.
Does knowledge or survival matter for Agumon? Hello? AFK. He's muted. Yeah. Oh no!
Sorry, just needed a single second there.
No, it's
What,
fine.
what's...
Does it matter? Have Yuki Agumon roll me a brain check. His whatever
Okay.
survival or knowledge, whichever it's applicable.
Oh yeah, at this point, Yuki Agumon will have finally woken back up from there.
Yeah, 'cause they're asking if they know how far they've gone. Seems like a question for Yuki Agumon to answer. Oh, okay. He can't be sure. He's not really done a lot of traveling in his life. Matt puts you somewhere near the intersection.
We're near the intersection. I'm sorry. Just that was it's a very vibrant color when humans leak data. Apparently.
Certainly not feeling good because of the fact that I was leaking data. So we might have to take a couple more breaks, especially considering Sam had it even worse than me. but
Yeah. Probably best to go slow for now.
If your Digimon can help you walk, that'd probably be a good idea.
I cannot.
I don't know. Commanderon's
Yeah.
waist tight. You could use it as a crutch.
Julia will put up her hands and say, no, I'm good. Just a little sore. We should probably go for maybe an hour or two and then see how we feel. She's
Yeah.
gonna look towards Sam.
Cal looks over at Sam and Tinkermon and just notices, yeah, the Digimon that's probably just like a tiny woman probably can't help carry a person.
Yeah.
Hey, Takashi, you're buff, right?
Yeah?
You mind, helping to at least half carry Sam for the walk?
Alright.
What's your feats of strength? Yep.
My feats of strength is currently 3.
And your body is 4 or 5?
5.
8. Yeah, I'd say you won't need to roll for that.
Alright.
I'd add up the minimum. That's more than enough. As long as you're not entirely carrying him, if you're just like arm over shoulder.
Yep.
Alright, so how many hours did you say you were walking? Did we ever get that?
I
I
think
think
just
we said 2.
2.
2, yeah.
Only 2, and then we're gonna see how people are feeling.
So 2 hours pass uneventfully, and you do reach the crossroads. North is a continuing winding stone path, and west is another stone path. There is actually a signpost here. To to the straight ahead of you. I'm on the wrong map. So over in this direction, you see a sign. Well, both of them. Can any of your? Oh right, Yuki Yogamon has technician, doesn't he?
Yeah, Yuki Agumon can read.
Yeah, so he notices and reads that the arrow pointing straight ahead of you says it leads to Spirit Village, and the one to the south says it leads to the turn for this. There is no fancy name for this. So it says it leads to the it leads to the Kaku village.
And is there any distance markers on these signs?
No, there are not, unfortunately.
All right. And would it be possible if you could just like in the chat write out how to spell the names of these 2 villages?
As such.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyways, Yuki Agumon goes up and taps their claw against the sign pointing towards Kaku Village, and it's like, Well, if we are still attempting to make it to the trooper jungle, we will need to take this path. Kind of.
Alright.
You think they would put distance markers on these signs? I wonder if there's someone I can go write a letter to about that.
I'm going to write a letter of complaint. I would also like to add in the fact that they should really add literally anything on these roads. Been a very uneventful walk for several hours. Starting to run out of conversation starters.
Yeah.
Regardless, are we stopping for a bit, or are we gonna just head straight there?
It might not be a bad idea ever to stop, let people have a bit of a rest.
Well, does any of our injured friends feel any healthier?
You guys have been moving for a while, but take a rest. Your injured party members will get to roll another health check.
Alright, I'm down for making recovery rolls.
You're gonna have to take You're gonna have to take at least an hour, which means someone's
That's
gonna have
fine.
to stand guard.
Tinkermon just kind of offers to stand guard here.
All right, then I need a bit check out of Tinkermon.
1 bit check coming up.
The drop down has stuff for all the different stuff. It'll just say bit.
I was gonna say Cal can keep watch too.
Well, Tinkermon already volunteered, so Tinkermon makes the roll.
All right.
Okay.
Strabimon recovers 3. Cam roll his.
That was Tinkermon's.
All right.
bit.
Yeah.
You rolled
Tinkermon doesn't
one.
spot anything, and the hour passes uneventfully.
We didn't get ambushed
Huzzah.
again.
That's good.
Did everyone do their health
And
checks that needs
Sam
to
recovers
do?
up to 3.
Yep.
Feeling a bit better, the wounds just healed surprisingly quickly, and are already starting to scar over. Still raw, but a little more time and they'll probably heal. And Sam probably feels well enough to walk again at this point.
Yeah. Sam will just apologize to Takashi for asking to do that again.
Doing what again?
Oh, he is just apologizing to Takashi for
Oh.
him needing to do that before.
That's fine. Y'all gotta take care of each other now.
Yep.
You did little wolf guys. I'm glad that you're on our side. Scary.
Honestly, I'm, I guess, grateful and surprised that worked. Like, I'm pretty sure if I punched one of those, I would just break my hand.
Do hand strengthening techniques.
I just love how Takashi just grabs one of them by the scarf and starts trying to beat the crap out of it. It's great. That was funny.
We're fine, but at least we have one another. Isn't that right, Commandramon? And Commandramon will just grunt.
Actually, I would like to roll a perception to see if there's any particularly large sticks nearby.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, but a bit of searching finds you a decently sized bush. You're able to rip a part of it off, and you have a stick, a pointy stick. Bit
Yeah,
crude,
like Cal,
but it is effectively a weapon, which grants a rank of weapon to a human. However,
like,
because it's just a stick, it probably won't last more than a single fight.
yeah, but yeah, Cal picks up the stick and comes over to Takeshi, waves at Takeshi. Is like, "Hey,
Yeah.
if I whittle this down a bit to be more like a spear, you think you could use it?"
More useful as it is right now.
That doesn't mean you can't make it a little sharper.
Yeah. But I don't have any practice with spear fighting.
Ah, Cal looks at the stick and it's like, I mean,
No,
fair.
I'd use a sword.
Well, it was an idea. He still like just hands over the stick to Takeshi.
Oh no, this is good.
So for the next fight, Takashi has a +1 to attacks and accuracy and damage. However, at the end of the fight, the stick will have worn itself out and will no longer be usable as a weapon. Though it could still, but you could still hang on to it and use it as firewood, torch or something. It would still have uses, but they would be non-combat uses.
hmm
Kappa. Oh wait, I can't say that anymore, can I? Oh no, that was the other one, the other iconic emoji that got duped.
Regardless.
Regardless, yeah, guys can't see, guys in the stream chat can't see the Discord chat, but Helia's over here making
I
some...
put stuff in there that I can't that I won't say out loud because it's too distracting.
Yeah, it's you're doing it to my Patreon to get access to my Discord logs. No, don't do that. I don't have a Patreon.
I did not agree to this.
It
This
did
was
not
not
agree
part of
to
our
this.
contract.
This was not part of the conversation. No. I don't. Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyways.
Like, we're already not getting paid for this.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
having my
no. No. So, I might ask permission to post some of the shit posts that you posted in here during the game on Twitter. Like the one with the images or whatever, like just screenshot that. Some of those are really funny. But yeah, anyways, so now that you've taken a break, how much longer are you gonna travel? Because it's probably about mid-morning at this point. You know, 9,
I'm
10.
thinking we travel for like 3 hours and then stop to find lunch.
You guys buy some? Someone did. Somebody buying meat.
Well, yeah, no. We bought meat. I'm just saying stop for lunch.
All right, yeah, all right. So then, okay, who's in the lead? I keep forgetting this. Need to know who's in front.
Does she want to go in front? Does Oliver want to go in front? Or does Cal want to go in front? Because I'm pretty sure Sam and Juliet should not be in front.
No.
I'm not going in front. Cal and Yogamon are both still pretty squishy, so they need to be able to actually get to do things before getting ganked.
I mean, Oliver has no problem with going in front.
Then I need Oliver to make me a perception check.
All right. That might be a problem, actually. Okay, let's go. Willpower. Perception. There we go. Yep. That was to be expected.
So still, you are in front, and despite there starting to be some trees that crop up along the road, as you get further and further south, you catch something scuttling along one of the trees. Guys, here, if you could put your stuff up.
All right.
Again, right now the trees are fairly sparse, but there's as you go south, they get thicker. Off of one of the trees, who's it? Oliver's in front, so you guys need to be behind him. Oh no, this is south. You are going south.
Okay.
Okay, no,
Good.
I when the map loaded, it
Yeah,
was way
sorry.
further down than I thought it was. So I was like, oh, here's
Yeah,
the center.
no.
Here, okay.
Wait.
That's it.
Up. Go. And catch a glimpse just in time to see some bugs. And it's time to roll initiative again.
Everything
boy.
is
And I have to add your turns,
Okay.
humans.
Hey guys, I think we have company again.
And I'm gonna grab one of these guys.
No.
That's not what I clicked.
Oh, phew.
No, is it?
was
I hit control. I hit control C and it didn't. Oh, thank you, whoever followed. I'm gonna go ahead and spot this guy up here and use him for the turn order. I also have to open his little sheet. Yep. And where's their initiative button? Well, they rolled pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did Juliet roll? 17. All right. So Takashi, you're up first.
All right.
Where's
I added everyone, didn't
Where-
I? Yeah. Where? Oh, that's right.
Nope.
Where is Sam? Oh, Golden, you there?
Golden? Where?
You went AFK. Oh, the Waspinator one. Yeah. Waspinator having good day. Not get shot once.
Be fair, Commandramon has actually never gotten hit.
Yeah.
He's gotten hit because Commandramon didn't want to get hit, but you know,
Thing.
it was more
You do what you
tactically
do.
sound.
Yep.
It was more tactically sound to not take the hit.
I wish he'd say something before he just up and vanished. Well, whatever. Becoming a repeated thing.
We'll use this opportunity to shitpost as much as I can.
Oh. Takashi, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Let's see. Strabimon is going to go here. He's going to attack the bug with Scissors Execution. They give him the old snip.
Right, roll the attack. Does this have armor pierce on it?
Yep.
Right, go attack, calculate that.
Alright, please. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, actually, no. That is a hit.
Oh.
It popped up the quality of this guy and like the other one. So he takes a -1 against melees. So that's a hit for a whole 1 damage. If at it and it hisses at you.
Well, I mean, it's -2 armor due to armor piercing.
Yeah, I already put the armor
so-
piercing on there.
It's already factored in.
If you hover it over,
Oh,
you can see my math if you hover over them. That should have been a
Okay.
-1, and that's how I checked and figured out a hit, because the last one was a 5, so it shouldn't have been rolled at all. That should have been a 1.
Mhm.
Anyways, so he moved and attacked. Your human has that 2
Yep.
actions.
Give him the command to dodge, and it's my turn. Or bolstered
Alright.
command to dodge.
Alright, Oliver, you're up.
So Oliver, well, Kuramon will charge at the other Kunemon.
Yep.
So that's the same thing as always. Bullet whirlwind. Accuracy bonus, no bonus. There we go.
It needs to try and dodge. That's a hit for 1 damage. Oh, no, wait, it actually drops 1 because this is melee, which doesn't change anything. So,
Yeah,
it's still 1.
damage.
Yep. Still 1 damage.
Yep. Okay. So now Oliver is going to. No, actually, Akuramon will attack it again.
Alright.
Simply, Akuramon will attack again, and then Oliver is going to direct for dodge. Let's play this so I don't get hit by several times.
Oh.
I haven't seen
Well,
the.
no, it's got a
thing.
-1, so that doesn't change anything. That's still a miss. I checked. The last roll was a 3.
Oh dear. Sam is too injured to continue.
Okay. That's Juliet's turn.
Yep.
Brought over my large, ominous black box. To try to see who I can get in with buffs.
Oh, there's a joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna make that
Don't.
joke.
No.
No, I'm not gonna get banned from Twitch. Everyone watching has probably already worked out what the joke is. I'll leave it to your imaginations. Hey, if you say it in Twitch chat, that's on you. You're the one that everyone can report you and get you banned from Twitch. It's not. Watching this on
Okay.
YouTube. If you figured out the joke, go ahead and comment.
So like,
Comments are
comment,
good
and
for the
subscribe.
comments are good for the algorithm.
Especially ones with black
Algorithm.
boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we feel about this one because it gets the crab? Or do
I'm
you
good.
think I should...
He gets based crab.
I can go...
Yeah.
Well, actually, I might go 1 down. So then I get all
Yeah.
instead of Cal, because I'm sorry, Cal, you're kind of a wimp.
Cal exists. Cal
He is
exists
all
to
brains.
give Yuki-Agumon 13 dice. That's what Cal exists for.
Now it's all brains and no brawn.
Cal is an
So-
average warrior, but a brilliant scientist.
Doctor, I'm scared of what he's gonna get up to when you guys get to Empire City. I'm terrified. How long until he starts grafting
but-
cybernetics onto himself?
By that point, Yuki
It's
Agumon will probably
power.
have upgraded technician.
The moment I
Trophy.
realized the weakness of my flesh. Yeah.
Anyways,
Beep boop.
Yep. That's a 3. So, oh no, wait, that's the attack for that. Where's the attack roll from?
Second.
Sure.
Sorry, I was deciding if I wanted to switch stances first or if I wanted to direct, but
Oh,
I will
you
just.
could do both.
you could switch stance, do
And-
the
Yeah.
buff, direct, then do another attack.
but because it's an area attack, they have to hit your thing. So, defensive stance would be better for this.
Yeah, so defensive stance.
Confusing. I know.
That. I don't want to roll a 0 though. That's the whole thing. Since my base accuracy is only 5, so I can do the whole thing. Direct for accuracy. Defensive stance, attack, and that puts me at 6, which should be an average of 2.
All right, go for it.
I mean,
So
shouldn't you want the accuracy
That'll
to be
give
as
me
low
a
as
bonus of
possible?
4.
Well, you roll a 0.
If I roll
nobody
a
gets
0,
nothing.
yeah, nobody gets anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crab. Everyone's rolled pretty good so far. Oh. Okay.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Dice. Very cool. Well,
Does it
Super
become
cool.
nothing if it hits
no,
0?
I'm pretty sure it's only 0 on the defender, on the people targeting. Hang on. I had this bookmarked, I thought, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, like for a debuff, I think. hitting
Yeah,
0
no,
means
yeah, for the debuffs, no. For buffs, that's adaptive element. That is not what I'm looking for. Here we go. Effects. Yeah, okay, yeah. So so the 0 thing is only for the people rolling to try and get the buff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we're all buffed.
Yeah, all of you get buffs for whatever you rolled, because you all rolled over 0.
Okay.
At least that's how I'm interpreting it. I'm the GM, so screw the rules. I'm the GM. Rule 0.
All right, so Yuki Agumon and Crab and Takashi both get 3 extra. Oh, no, Yuki Agumon and Crab get 3 turns of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 turns of +1 to accuracy and damage. Because it's an area attack. And Takashi and Oliver get +2. There you go. I think that's all of Juliet's actions.
Like she can really do anything other than
Hell.
charisma and
Go get him, champ. Frodo, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do for
All
my
right.
turn. Just thinking for a second what order of operation I want to do things in. But I'm thinking, so this one, both Kunamon have been attacked, right?
Yes, they both have
Yep.
taken 1.
And they're both at the same deficit of dodge.
Yes. No, the one on the
No.
left has taken 2. The one on the left has taken more dodge penalty.
And let's see, that one's in 4 squares. That one's in 4 squares, but it'll have to get through more people. So I'm guessing the one on the left would be more likely to come at us in the back. So I'm going to focus on the one on the left. First, I'm going to do a chilling mist to freeze it.
Okay.
Gets a +2 accuracy from that buff.
That gets a +1 because it's an area effect.
Ow.
Area effects apply
I forgot to
minus
put the
1.
potency benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still suffers a... Oh, no, it isn't.
That means it's nothing.
Alright, so it suffers 2 rounds of being cold.
All right. And then we're gonna do the classic direct bolster accuracy on Minty Breath.
All right.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to get the universe used to the universe trying to kill us every few hours.
Wait, no, he's got an extra penalty because. Oh, oof! That's 4 damage.
Go.
Cold air hits it. Makes vaguely xenomorph sounding noises.
But it's still up.
Copyright
it's
free
still up.
xenomorph.
Copyright free xenomorph noises. Whatever Toei's got in their backlog in their library.
Oh boy.
Insert generic Gigan sounds here or something.
Look, I don't think these rookie levels are worthy of rise.
No, they're like, no, they're not worthy of rise. All right, yeah, it's hurt. Not down. It's taken. Did it get hurt both times when Kudamon hit it?
One for sure. Let me check.
I know it got hit once. I don't think
no,
it got hit the second time.
Yeah, only once.
Alright, so yeah, then yeah, it's still up. But it is looking pretty badly hurt. You've frozen it pretty bad. It's got a bad case of frost burn, freezer bite, whatever the thing. My brain has died, and
Right?
all these horrible dice rolls have fried my brain. So sorry. Yes,
Well,
it's
about an hour and
freezing
20
over. Yeah, we got about another hour. Well, you said you had to leave early, so depending on how much the dice decide to hate you during the rest of your travels.
No, I don't gotta leave early. I just can't
Oh.
stay late.
Ah, okay. Alright, then yeah, it takes 4 damage. I think that's all your actions. Yeah, bolster direct. Okay. So these guys. So this one next to Crab is going to it's well, if my mouse will work, it's gonna scutter over here. And it's going to go after Crabmon with 1 attack. Alright,
let's
it
see.
shoots a needle
So
at Crabmon.
it's was it just +1 for bolstered?
That's only the damage and accuracy though.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you're bolstering. Bolstering.
Yeah, I
plus,
bolstered defense last round.
I think isn't it +2?
Bolster adds an extra 2 dice.
Yes.
Okay.
So bolster is +2.
All right, and then
It misses. It's then. No, continue.
just had to add an extra 6 dice to my dodge to
Oh,
actually
right.
dodge something.
Okay. I need Yuki Agumon to dodge this one.
Oh no.
As it spits yellow webbing that sparks with electricity at Yuki Agumon. You are paralyzed for 1 round.
Oh no!
Oh.
It captured your trick.
As
Oh, no.
the shocking
Yuki
web
Agumon.
falls over Yuki Agumon, and Yuki Agumon is now covered in sticky, gross webbing that's also electrified and shocking him. So all terrain is difficult terrain and a -1 to dodge.
How uncivilized.
This guy is going to It's going to try and spit on Kudamon. It means it takes
Okay.
penalty equal to your, I think it's your ram? Yeah, it's ram, right? The melee ranged penalty. Like if you make an attack at melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's
It's a
what's
penalty
his
to
ram?
him or
1?
it's a penalty to him or a bonus
It's
to
a-
my dodge.
It's a it's a penalty to Kudamon's attack.
Okay.
What's your ram value?
My RAM value is 1 to my knowledge. Yeah, 1.
1, so he takes a penalty of 1 to this.
Penalty.
But he still hits, I think. No, wait, that's Yuki Agamon. Okay, never mind. So I need you to do.
Alright. I have a 5 dodge bonus.
Beautiful.
So
Yep. It is
Nice.
unable to get the web off.
for
Well
once,
enough, and
Kudamon actually
Kudamon
dodges.
ducks under it.
Alright.
But it's going to turn over and shoot a tail spike at Yuki Agamon. Yuki Agamon has a -2 penalty. 1 from being attacked once, and 1 from the... Put a 2 in the penalty box.
I did.
Yeah, I know. I always call it -2. I just feel like I need to clarify, because if you put a -2 in the box, it breaks the equation.
I must have did it too fast. 1 sec.
Yeah,
1, 2,
thanks,
3,
Roll20. Very cool.
1, 2, 3, click.
There we go. Unfortunately, it hits, and Yuki Agamon takes 4 damage
They're still up.
as a spike slams into its chest and explodes into shrapnel. Just falls
Oh.
Well, there we go. Last Spinator got shot today.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, so Kunemon, that's all it can do, which means Takashi and Crab.
All right. You ain't getting away from me that easy, buggo. And move in. And give him the snips.
Nibbity snip. He's already been attacked. Hey, no, not this round. The round reset, so yeah, he's back to normal.
Oh boy.
It evades the attack. Oh no, it has a -1, so that doesn't. Good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, just fucking rolling my ass today.
Oh wait, did you add the plus? You did.
Yeah, I did.
Like, well, that's a shame. He moved and attacked. Takeshi still got. Does Takeshi still got stuff to do?
I got a stick.
You gonna go stab the bug?
Yep.
Go stab the bug. And you get so you basically get a +2 to accuracy and damage because of
Yep.
+1 from the stick and +1 from the. And it's already taken an attack, so it takes a penalty. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! 13 -6 is how much? 7?
7. Yeah.
And he's taken 1 damage, so it's still up, but you poked it. You managed to stab it, and it's leaking data from what would be very unpleasant to look at if it were not a digital being. You have poked it in the face. It is very upset.
That's
Full
turn.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Oliver Strit and Kudamon. You guys are up.
Alright. So I want to be the 2 original and I will attack with Kudamon to Gunemon. With the light shock attack, so the non-charge attack. Kudamon doesn't have fury, no? Nah, he doesn't, okay.
It takes a -1 to dodge because thing. A hit, but it's only 1 damage.
Okay. So he's it's still up, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Then Oliver
Wait,
will.
how much damage did Yuki Agumon do to it? Like
Yuki
4?
Agumon did. Yuki Agumon did like 5.
5, 6...
Oh.
Yeah, okay, it's still up. I
So
just did the math
Oliver
in my head.
will.
Not looking great.
Okay. Okay, so Oliver will tell Kuramon. Well, wait, let me think. Nah, Oliver will get in and help Kuramon himself instead of bolstering, instead of directing first.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, yeah, if you move and attack, you won't be able to direct. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Well, no. First things first. Let's see if Kuramon actually can defeat him because he has one more attack,
all right.
and let's see if Oliver has to intervene himself. Yeah, I'm thinking.
That's one more. It's still up, but it's not looking great.
Okay, then Oliver will get in himself and attack Kunemon to
Right.
try and bring it down once and for all. These guys are can really take a hit, huh?
Well, it
one
rolled
extra
like...
score.
Well, oh, right, it's got a -1 against melee. That didn't change anything on the last one. It didn't change anything on this one either.
Come on!
No, it's too small. Small
I
and...
can't hit.
You also
Jittery.
rolled 5 1s, Jesus.
Oh my god. What?
That's because Kuramon dodged, so there has to be some kind of
Oh
balance.
my
You have to go one
god,
or
what
the
is this cursed game? Okay, Juliet and Commander on. Neither of them look very good. They're both at death's door.
I just got the Darkest Dungeon at Death's Door in my head as you said that. Okay. I'll just go ahead and should I go for the single target buff on Kudamon or Yuki Agumon? Yuki Agumon's about to go, but
honestly,
Yuki
Agumon
technically
still
doesn't
has
have a
2
buff.
turns left.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, we're almost done. But okay, I'll use it on Kudamon. Juliet will bolster direct dodge, and then Commandramon will go for the single target buff on Kudamon. And then we'll go for a ranged attack on Kudamon. Let me accuracy bonus, non
It doesn't.
Well, no, well, it's a single. Well, it's a single target, so you do get.
Yeah.
It is a single target. You go.
Thankfully.
You get a whole. You get. Well, you get +2 as well since it's being used single target.
Yeah.
So.
And then,
Defensive
Commandramon will
stance.
just go on go for an enemy. Yeah. No bonus. 3 penalty. Okay, yeah, that was expected.
That's the bonus box.
This is why Commandramon didn't get very high up in the ranks. Absolutely terrible aim.
Yeah, and unfortunately, even with one dodge, it misses. Rip.
Alright. That is my turn. Quick turn.
All right. Cal and Yuki Agumon.
So the best I can do is I can probably just delete one of these this turn.
You might be able to. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Both hurt pretty bad. One of them has a hole in its face.
Let's see. The one near Kudamon still. I'm thinking of also which one would be more likely to attack Yuki Agumon. Guessing this one would, since this one's probably going to focus on the person that poked a hole in its face.
Yeah, it seems pretty pissed off.
All right, let's do a against this one, we're bolster directing accuracy for a minty breath first.
Act several times. 1.
3 times.
3 times.
Wow. That's pathetic. Oh yeah, I that does it. It's dead. I don't even need to do the math on that one. That's 5 over. It's Dunzo.
Lord.
Alright, and then
Seriously, 16d6? Wow.
That's yeah.
for,
Correct.
yeah, that's Yukiyagamon already has 7 accuracy base, and then it has range striker, so that brings it up to 9. And then it's getting a +6 from the bolster direct, and then a +1 from the buff. Alright, and then I'm gonna do a chilling mist over at the Kunamon. The one that remains.
Well, it has 1 round of being frozen. Really matters in the grand scheme of things. Gonna try and
Every little
bite at
every
Takashi's
little-
ankles. Bite at Takashi's ankles.
Not today,
It cannot
bugs.
bite at his ankles.
All right, so I can't roll for Crabmon today, but Takashi's rolling fucking hot.
Yep. Speaking of crab, it's going to try and shoot crab at point blank range. What's crab's ram? 1.
1.
Yep. So it takes 1 penalty. I don't think Kunamon is actually in Cyber Sleuth. Which feels weird because it feels like Kunamon's been in every single game. Well, it hits. Somehow it hits, but it only does 1 damage. And that's its turn. Takashi.
All right. I'm gonna hit with a stick.
Stick. Oh no. I think that's I don't. It's at like minus. What was it? When was it the last dodge it made? Minus.
Well, it was just its turn, so it should refresh.
Oh right, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, the turn order ticked over.
but it still gets a minus for being
yeah,
in
still
melee and for the paralysis.
Well, yeah, it still gets a -2. Yeah. Yeah. 14 minus. Yeah, no, it's done. You break the stick off, and the stick breaks, but so does the Kunamon. Now roll recovery.
All right.
Yagamon rolls. Heal.
And as soon as the fight is over, Yukiyagamon just kind of sits on the ground and sticks their face in the satchel and starts breathing into it again. Tal just kind of like kneels down to it and it's like, "You really aren't cut out for the violence, are you?" But you see, before meeting you, I've actually never fought anyone in my life. Oh, there was a hole in its head.
Curse of having 2 monitors. I can run the game and look at Discord shitposts at the same time.
Yeah. So while Yukiyagumon once again has a moment, Cal just kind of pats the dinosaur's back.
Surprisingly well. I really wish that these random Digimon would at least try talking to us.
I mean,
Don't look like we've run into smart ones.
if you're not having too much of a panic attack, Yukiyagumon, is that a thing? Are some of you guys just like weirdly feral and will attack anyone in sight?
Be feral, but I will attack on sight.
Have him roll a knowledge check.
Oh,
Knowledge or-
Okay,
bad.
Let's see if Yukiyagumon can actually roll a good
Come
skill
on.
check for one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
uses the brains with the improved drive stat.
Yeah.
Are,
Oh, very
are
nice.
some types of Digimon just stupid and violent?
There we go.
In another world,
He
a
not.
different Commandramon has
Oh,
a
no.
very different answer.
Oh no. Oh god damn it, Cat! Come on, man. Yeah. No. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it,
You get it. If you don't,
it's better. If you don't, and you're watching
Don't
this on
use your-
YouTube, leave a
use your
comment.
imagination.
If you
and-
don't get it,
leave a comment.
leave a comment
What do you
saying
think
you want to hear
alternate
about
universe-
it. I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story. I'll do a little mini stories compilation of the games I've been in. Anyways, yeah, so Yukiyagama knows that, in fact, there are some Digimon, mostly virus types, that tend to be very animalistic, usually at the lower levels. Generally, strength equals intelligence, but that's not always the case.
Like Yukiyagumon.
Yeah, there are also exceptions as virus types, case in point, Commandramon and Tinkermon.
Tinkermon's a virus type?
Yeah, Tinkermon's a virus type.
Huh.
Yeah, generally, the bigger the Digimon is, the smarter it is. That's a general rule of thumb. You would also know that, generally speaking, the more it seems to look more like, human-esque, the smarter it tends to be. 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, and a body.
Yeah, so
You know.
Yukiyagumon stops hyperventilating for a second and like pulls out their big book of knowledge and like flicks through it for a page, like, licks a claw, flicks through a few pages. Oh, okay, here we go. Certain Digimon of a lower level, primarily viral type, have a propensity to be more animalistic and not use higher cognitive functions. The stronger a Digimon gets, the more likely it has to be intelligent, and there has been found some connection between morphology that involves bipedal nature and general intelligence in comparison to peers. Okay, so in layman's terms, yes, some Digimon are feral and will attack on sight.
Hey, now that you say that, didn't the big golden guy say something about those Digimon? I think he told us something about those Digimon and that it might happen. He asked us something, but what did he ask us?
Actually, Smug, since Calvin recorded that conversation, wouldn't he be able to just pull out the camera and rewind to that point?
Oh, boy, yeah. I mean, he could try, but, it'd probably
Pull up the YouTube
it'd probably
video.
take a bit of time, but, basically he was like, yeah, try not to kill that many of them.
Kudamon says to that, yes, that is indeed what Jupitermon asked us not to do. That is what Jupitermon asked us to do.
He said
try not to
defend
kill them.
yourselves. Like, if you're in danger, but...
Well, I mean, Cal replays
Someone
the clip.
friendly.
No.
I'd say we haven't done bad. Like in the town, we got them all to just back off without killing anything.
That you did. Um. Yeah. So with that, how much longer do you plan on continuing? Fuck. I mean.
Um, I think we were gonna after that bit, we were gonna stop for lunch. Wasn't that the idea?
Yeah. I think that was it actually. Yeah, you were. You walked for a couple more. You
Um,
walked for another hour, and then nothing happens, and you guys stop for lunch.
do we get the roll recovery checks again?
Yes.
Oh, and Smug, just a
you were
couple
eating.
questions.
Yeah. What's up?
One, just out of character curiosity,
Uh huh.
would attempting, diplomacy on random encounters work, or are they random encounters and we just have to fight it out?
I will. You will know when it would work. You will know when it would work. Up until now, you haven't really countered anything that doesn't really just act like a hungry animal. You'll know. I will say yes, it will work, and I will try to telegraph when it will work. I will make it fairly obvious.
Okay, because I had been debating the
You
past
know.
couple fights whether
Yeah,
I should have had Cal
well, yeah.
be able
Well, no,
to-
you've done fine out of character. You've done fine so far. If it's not gonna, if it doesn't want to fight you, it will make it very obvious it is fighting out of self-defense and not to murder your face.
All right, and the second question: should we wait for Golden to get back?
I mean, it says he's playing EDO Pro. I think he just stopped caring, and I'm just gonna boot him from the game, quite frankly. Because
Oh.
he left his fucking game on. Nice one, bro.
Oh, I didn't realize they had just kind
Yeah,
of.
he's off playing EDO Pro, and if he's gonna do that, then I'm gonna treat him in kind.
We'll leave
Oh.
we'll leave that for later, but
We'll
we'll
leave that
just
from later. He dies from dysentery off screen.
Oh,
Maybe not dysentery,
I,
but
I guess that will be a
We'll talk about
conversation
it later.
for when we're not recording a show.
yeah, that's a conversation for there. But I think it's fair to let the audience know how strict I am on this shit. You know, I'm not gonna.
Yep.
No need to be fake about it. You know, I like if you like. It's one thing to have internet issues. It's another thing to get off and then have your status saying playing EDO Pro. Like that's just disrespect. That is flaking, and if he's gonna flake, then fuck it.
yeah. So we're going to.
So we're gonna keep moving. So you're gonna eat your lunch, and if there's anything you guys want to chat about in character.
So I guess after this, Cal's sitting with Yukiyagamon and goes, "So, if you aren't a fighter, what were you when you got recruited? What did you think that was?" "Oh, well, I thought at first my applications to the Institutes of Academies of Higher Programming Languages had been accepted, but well, I guess I was proven wrong by that. But I mean, being called upon by the Olympus, that's a far higher calling."
Sure. Really now, it's a lot better than what I've seen out there.
Yeah, so. Oh, Smug, out of character. Would higher programming language also just be called sorcery?
Yes, they would call it sorcery.
Okay, so Cal
It's
goes,
referred to as both, but the more like casual term is sorcery. Everyone
Alright.
in the digital world knows that it does, but the humans probably wouldn't.
okay. So Cal just kind of tilts his head and is like, okay, what's higher programming language? Oh, sorcery.
Just it's the most obvious thing in the world. How does everyone else react to that? Him just saying, "Oh, sorcery," like it's nothing.
He nods. This makes sense. This
Oliver
makes sense to
looks
him.
up.
This fits in with his delusions of the world.
I love this.
Magic 2. Okay.
Oliver would look up to it, look at it, blink for a few seconds, and then say to himself, "Nah, it's DHL world stuff, Oliver. Don't give it much thought because you are not going to get any good answers. Digital world stuff."
You got to be careful
Okay.
with dealing with that level of stuff, though.
So you're a wizard dinosaur. Can you cast any spells? This is also a question for Smug.
I mean, he doesn't have anything to cast them on, technically. And I mean, technically his abilities are sort of magic. Yeah, if you gave him something to interface with, he could probably have tinker with it. He'd need
Yeah,
something,
I mean, what?
he'd need something that has programming language to begin with.
Yeah, I'd say, and of course, obviously, once Sorcerymon, they'll be better at it. But
Oh yeah.
Digimon goes, well, I mean, my abilities are that. I mean, some Digimon just naturally have abilities, but it's complicated to explain. I'm technically using my higher programming language to alter what the ice that comes from my mouth, since I don't really have a focus yet. I didn't know if anyone else wanted to react
Yeah,
to
does
that.
anyone else have anything to say about that?
So
Look over to Crabmon. You do any of that stuff? I focus on solving practical problems. When you're fighting for your life down at the bottom of the ocean, you ain't got time for that theory garbage.
Uh,
I don't
let me get
care.
this straight. You say, if I got this straight, cause you're saying those ice balls you throw are magic. So you don't produce it's magic stuff. It's not like a Godzilla kind of deal, you know?
Yuki Yagamon would not know what a Godzilla is.
Okay.
Just saying. Just before Brodo asks, he would not know what a Godzilla is. The humans would be. The humans could probably make me a knowledge check. I'd say the Japanese people definitely know.
Right.
I mean, I think everyone would know what Godzilla is. It just had, like, even in our
Yeah.
modern day, Godzilla just had 3 big American releases.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right. That's fair. Yeah, you probably at least know what it is. You might not know. You might not know the deep lore, but you know what a Godzilla is. Although, the Japanese might have a more holistic, inherent understanding of the franchise as a whole, because he's sort of a big deal. He's like up there with like Kamen Rider as like a symbol
Very
of Japan.
popular.
Yeah,
Like Mickey Mouse.
yeah, he's like Mickey Mouse, a big, ugly, scaly, Stegosaurus-plated Mickey Mouse.
That wants to consume everything.
Well, depends on the iteration, but yes, generally speaking. But yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like Mickey Mouse, he wants to consume everything.
Oh yeah, well yeah. In that case, yeah, you're right.
Oh, actually, thinking about that, would Yuki Agamon be able to demonstrate sort of programming language using their satchel?
I was thinking more along the lines of something technology because technically it's programming
Okay,
language.
fair.
But like your camcorder,
Um,
he could probably do something with that. If you're willing to risk the camcorder on a skill check.
No, but Cal pulls out and said their flashlight pen.
All right.
Oh, cool. Do you think you could do something to this?
Yes, I need a brain skill check out of Yuki Agamon.
All right, that's going to be a brain plus
What
4,
exactly he
since
can pull off. Yeah. This is technician procs on this. So if he can pull this off, you might get a neat little gizmo out of it.
Come on, Seed. Don't fail me today.
Ooh, that's a big number. Okay. So, pressing the button, Yuki Agamon takes it and does his... How does he do the sorcery? What does he do?
Um, I feel like especially since it doesn't have a staff yet, Yukiagamon just kind of holds out a single claw and like taps it against it while the claw sparks.
Yeah, there's a bit of digicode that appears very briefly. Reading sorcery. And after it's done, the flashlight has 2 ice blue stripes down the side of it. Pressing the button, Cal finds that it's much brighter than it was before. But when he goes to turn it off, it changes to sort of a weird, sort of purplish light. That doesn't really seem to do anything at the moment.
Clap nonetheless.
But
Very
clicking it again turns it off. So your flashlight now has a weird purple mode. You don't know what it does just yet.
Ooh, well, that would be fun to test on things. Well, that was cool. Okay, that was cool.
We're seeing that Oliver will look at Kuramon, who is laying by the side, resting, and he'll ask him, so, can you do such stuff like that? To which Kuramon will simply respond with a plain no. And I will say, okay, just asking. Cool. Yeah, that's it.
If we ever need to do anything when it's dark out, we have that.
Yeah.
So if you use
Impressive, although.
yeah, so the brighter light means that whenever Cal is using his flashlight in total darkness and has to make a perception check, he gets a +2 to that check. Only when you're like in total darkness. So
Cool. And eventually we'll just learn what the purple mode does.
you'll figure it out eventually. No real way a check could let you know. Anyways, so with that, you guys have had your characters had their lunch. They're feeling better, and means how long are you going to travel this time? Because the trees are starting to get denser now.
Close. We should try to power through.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the same.
Like
Well, they're all
4 or
healed up
5
and-
hours?
How many hours? It's about noon.
4 or 5?
Alright.
4 or 5?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll go with what Helio says.
So you walk for 1 hour, and then near the end of the second hour, guys, here. Hang on.
Okay, I know this location. We have to talk to one of the flowers repeatedly, beat it in a fight, and then it upgrades our meat farm.
Anyways. Yeah, so, yeah, if you could put your characters up top. Cap?
Yep.
Helio? Get your characters up top, please. Alright. So, as you move through the trees and the underbrush, as it started to get denser, you stumble into what appears to be a trio of beetles, and they look at you, seemingly surprised as you are, and sort of flap their wings a bit before getting to sort of very uncertain defensive positions. And I need an initiative roll.
Okay, they're uncertain. I think these ones will be able to talk to.
All your stuff from the other map.
Oof, since we can just get a rake, huh? Catch a rake, I meant to catch a rake.
Turn.
Life is a struggle for survival.
Right. And Commandramon rolling hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense my rolls would start to get bad with all those skill checks I did.
Right.
We're talking about bad rolls, man. Good, I'm on actually having a bad time right now.
You rolled 22. 1. And Oliver got a... They go first. How far away are you guys? You're too far away for them to get to, actually. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna move off to the side. 2, 4, and all three of them take a more defensive stance. Huddle together.
Commandramon will ready up the Commandramon will ready up their totally not some sort of
Their
performance enhancer. And Julia will be like, wait, let's listen to Cal. Hello? We don't want to fight. We just want to pass through.
Roll a persuade check.
Got it. Okay. Persuade. Possibly use my major aspect.
Let me go see what that is.
It should be on her sheet.
Yeah, it will be. I just need to get to it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you can use your major on that
Not
one.
fight.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
Let's not fight.
Okay, they need to contest that.
You go, Helio. Use the power.
Yeah, that
of
was.
courage.
Yeah, they don't seem quite as scared anymore. They also don't seem like they want to fight. And the one in the middle asks where you're going.
Try and make our way to what's the name of where we're going again, guys?
Oh, that one, I know that one. The name of the place is Kaku Village.
Yeah, she was asking that. Kaku Village. We're there to meet up with the people that are there to ask for information.
Roll me another persuade check. These guys are still pretty skittish.
And I have Cal support on that.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and have Cal make his. That is a success. That is 22. They believe you and tell you that if you keep heading south for a little longer and then turn west, well, it's east. One of them corrects. The third one chimes in and says that way and points to their right, your left. You'll find it. It's really hard to miss.
Mhm.
Thank you so
seem
much.
a
I
little-
really didn't want to fight you.
Yeah, they sort of look at you and they don't seem, they stay on guard, but they don't seem like they're gonna attack you
Yeah,
unless you attack
like,
them.
Cal kind of goes, yeah, thank you for the information. Yeah, we're no threat. If you see any of your friends, just let them know we're just traveling. We don't want to fight.
They sort of recoil at Crab.
Crab is not.
Crab is
nothing.
scary. Can Cal roll me a persuade check? For the
Alright, one more.
specifically for the convince them to tell their friends thing.
For the what part?
The getting them to tell their friends thing.
All right. Would the minor attribute, minor aspect work for this?
Give me a minute. Let me go look at it. Let's see. I'm gonna have to say no. Not on this one.
That's fine. All right. Let's
The
hope
way it's
at least
worded
all right.
seems to be more like you're actively avoiding someone rather than.
Yeah, I'd figure it would work more for manipulate.
Yeah, it's more of a manipulate type thing.
Mm.
You know, maybe maybe persuade in certain situations, but not this one. I think you should be fine. So go ahead and roll the check. Yeah. Okay, they agree, and then they're gonna get the heck out of there, and that's combat, or lack thereof, I suppose. In this case,
Mhm.
they go scampering off into the woods.
And out of character. Sigh of relief.
You Gargamel like put a claw to their chest. Oh, I don't think my Digicore could have taken more action today.
Oh boy. Oh
It
man.
was certainly very nice. That's not.
If you were from where I was from, you'd be dead.
Based crab. Yep. So are you gonna follow their directions? I'm still gonna need a survival check out of whoever's in front and trying to lead the way.
So
All
we need
right.
to put whoever has the highest survival in front. So one of them said west, one said east.
No,
And
no.
another
Well, they
one-
clarified. You go south and then you go this way.
Yeah.
Basically, this way, then this way. That they
Yeah.
pointed to try and make that clear.
Yeah, the south was universal. I just remember one said east, one said west, one pointed east.
Yeah, they meant he corrected the one who pointed corrected the other one, and pointed
So
that
yeah,
way.
so I'm guessing east is the way we should.
Yes, they made. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, if that wasn't clear. They tried to make that clear. Is that?
Oh
that
yeah,
was
no,
the
I
direction.
didn't know if it was like a puzzle we had to suss out.
No. They're just nervous as
They're not
all
smart.
heck. No, they're not stupid. They're just scared. You try explaining directions under pressure.
But
Oh, yeah.
crabs are scary.
Crabs are scary.
You ever seen a crab in real life? Terrifying.
I've seen.
Yep.
I one of the guys in one of the games I run on Sunday is playing a it's a Bleach game, and they're all playing hollows, and one of them is a horseshoe crab, and I had to look at those for reference when I was drawing it. I was not a happy person. They're horrifying! They're like the size of a cat! Or bigger, like a small dog!
Oh, you mean a coconut crab?
Yeah, they're like the size of small dogs. They're horrible. I hate them. I'm never going to Florida.
Yeah, coconut
Just
crabs
have to come to
are.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, anyways, so... yeah, so...
I got a 5 bonus for survival.
7.
So.
Oh, wait, you have a 7? Well, damn. How do you have a 7?
4 in intelligence, and I put 3 points into it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I thought we were just talking the flat rate. Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not
No.
that good, jeez.
Oh, no. I was talking about int and skill combined.
Oh, combined? Yeah, then yeah. Juliet has the best survival, I think, in the group,
Yep.
so...
She
She
can
was the
lead
one
way.
who negotiated with them anyways. So...
The way.
so...
Alright,
So,
I'll give a hand at least, so.
Right, you can add... Then you can lend a hand, then, roll the check. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a crit success. That is a 24. Which means that is a success. You aptly managed to follow your way. You notice a few signs of heavy movement, of small footprints. And eventually, you come to the outside. You come to the outside of what appears to be a large, sort of, ringed area.
Huh.
It's a big wooden wall made of logs, just stuck into the ground with a big door. Standing outside of it is some sort of small green creature with tusks.
Just said creature.
It's small. It's got a club it's leaning on. Looks like this.
Yep.
Make it bigger so that everyone can see it.
Massive.
No, it's
Okay,
very
make it tiny
small.
again.
Yeah, it's like it's like about the size of your Digimon, like Agumon and Commandramon. It's about that tall. It just seems kind of bored. It's picking its nose.
Gross.
Like it
Hello?
notices you
Is this
and just sort
Kaku
of,
Village? Sorry.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's just sort of as you talk, it just sort of its eyes sort of drift over to you lazily. It looks at you, pulls its claw out of its nose, looks at the thing on its finger, flicks it away. Goes back to resting both arms on its club. Says, maybe who's asking?
We're here to, I suppose, ask around for some information, see how things are going.
Roll persuade.
That doesn't
Please.
work. I think I have a manipulate that could help.
We're just gonna lie to them? You're gonna look at that face and
Oh.
lie to it?
I mean, do what you want. Yeah, it sort of shrugs. It says, "All right, well, you're gonna have to get into the center first, the center ring, if you want to get information. Most of us out here are just workers and guards."
Alright.
It stands up, slams its club against the door rapidly twice, and there's a clunk sound, and the door slowly open, revealing what appears to be a series of small primitive huts, a bit of farmland, and several more Digimon like this one going around doing labor, as well as large orange Digimon with bone clubs. Roughly 2 to 3 times the size of the smaller ones.
Oh, well
I
then.
think we're here.
Well, I think we found the Oni.
He does look like a demon, alright.
Yeah.
Guess we better not
Just
piss these ones off.
Banchos.
Bontios.
Sure.
Bontios.
Yeah, Bancho, yeah.
A lot of the farmland is familiar to the Japanese folk, at the very least.
Yep.
Some of it is, rice paddies, that sort of thing.
Mhm. Guess we'll
Like, go ahead.
make our way through the farmland and look for this inner ring. I guess it's not too hard to find.
Oh no, it's not. It's a secondary wall. It's like the first one, but it's obvious at a glance it seems to be smaller in diameter. Though from the edge of the outer ring, you can see that there is some sort of large structure within the inner ring, barely peeking over the walls. Very, very, very Eastern in design.
Huh. Alrighty.
Get a few odd looks as you walk through. But most of them seem very busy with work.
Yep.
A couple of them seem to be under the influence. They seem to be either slacking off or just on their day off and enjoying something out of clay jugs.
Go home, digital world.
I thought they would be a bit more aggressive. Although I'm pleasantly surprised, I suppose. Says Kudamon. Well, he looks at the ones slacking off.
I got a good guess what's in those jugs.
Well, at least I guess this means you can't judge books by their cover.
You know, people say that, but ain't that what marketing teams are for?
Cal makes like a motion of his hand. Honestly, if you ever poke your head inside a marketing team building, I guess little of that, little of slacking off.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, it's not about what works, it's about what will get the most people doing polite claps in the boardroom.
As you keep walking, if you
Wet track.
eventually reach the inner ring, and you see two of the larger red-skinned Digimon standing guard. They eye you warily. You seem a little more attentive than the rest. Certainly more than the guy at the front.
Hey,
Much scarier up close.
The one on the right moves forward and sort of leans down and squints at whoever's in front. I'm assuming it's still Juliet. Yes?
I guess.
Unless you've changed your marching order.
Someone else want to charge ahead?
Nope.
Nobody wants to face with the giant red Oni.
I'll go face
Oh,
with the
okay.
fucking monster. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, okay.
She can fall back and let him deal with it.
Yeah, he looks down and squints his eyes and says, "You don't look like any Digimon I've seen before. What are you? and
Yeah.
What do you want here?"
We got pulled here by the Olympos. We're here looking for the Banchos.
Roll persuade.
All right. This is gonna go bad.
Oh, come on. You're just gonna... I'm not even gonna finish that statement. You're just going to roll. There.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll. And I use my big dumb hero aspect, since I did say that I'm here to save the world.
Okay, let me take a look at the wording of that. It sounds like that's probably gonna be a yes. Yeah, he's so full of himself that, yeah, that seems like a fitting place. You're staring down this giant... It is at least like 8 to 10 feet tall. It's taller than any of you. Yeah.
Alright.
Looks you over. Do you have anything to add to that? What you said to him at first?
We're here looking for the banjos. Not really. Did he say something?
No, not yet. He looks you over for a minute, looks at the rest of the group, frowns, says, I suppose pitiful creatures such as yourself would require the aid of our leaders. Very well, you can pass through. You're in good luck. Our leader has returned. One of them, anyway. And he looks at the other one, nods, and they push open the gates. The Digimon you see here are similar, but there are some differences.
Alright.
The smaller ones look almost the same, but there is a difference in their color.
Ooh.
They're a bit of a darker green, and they have green hair with blue robes.
Palette swaps.
I don't think that would be appropriate.
You also see, additionally, at first that's all you see, but as you get in deeper, you start to see that things here are a little nicer than the Outer Ring. The houses look less like huts and more like actual houses. And occasionally, you see what appears to be something that looks a little more like an Oni to the Japanese in the party.
Yep.
You know, speaking casually, occasionally they give you...
Shigoi Dekai.
They give you suspicious glances. A couple of them sort of give you the old keep on walking or I'm gonna smash your face in look. A couple of them notice Juliet's injuries and nod approvingly. Eventually you follow a path that leads up to a staircase to that structure you saw over the walls. So even from down at the bottom of the staircase, you can see at the top, two more of the taller creatures are standing guard with their clubs stood at their side.
So, who wants to take point on getting past them?
I mean, it works pretty well with the guys outside, so why not let a big guy here handle them?
Alright.
Oh boy. So Takashi's gonna approach.
Yep.
As you approach, they move and stand in front with their clubs held out in front of them, basically blocking your path. They ask you in a very loud, booming voice, Who is it that wants to speak to our master?
I'm Yamada Keshi. I got sent here by Jupitermon. Because we're supposed to be looking for the Bantios, guys.
Talking like that.
They don't seem to pay you any mind, and seem to be focusing their eyes on Juliet instead. They just sort of ignore Takashi.
I suppose it don't
Juliet,
not
she's
sound
going
that
to
way.
stand there. Oh, sorry. What are you saying?
No, that Oliver says, well, I suppose it was a one-time thing. Any good ideas now?
If you want to... Is there an insight check in DDA? I can't remember.
Cipher intent.
Cipher intent.
Cipher intent.
Can if you guys want to try and suss out what's going on, you can roll the cipher intent.
I'll do that. I have a 5.
Alright.
So I have a total of
I am awful at this.
Yeah, no, I will do it. I am the detective. This is my detective.
Alright, go for it.
Actually, could I use major aspect on this, or I already used it today?
Yeah,
Would that
you
be-
already used it. Session.
Alright, well, this should still be enough.
All you could tell is these two just don't seem to be giving you the time of day. They seem to think you're beneath them, Takashi. Cal, you would notice that
Assholes.
yeah, a little bit. But Cal's a bit quicker on the uptake. You would notice that between the disparity of living conditions between the outer and inner rings, and the fact that the outer ring Digimon seem to be fairly masculine, whereas these aren't, there's some sort of gender-based hierarchy.
Okay, so
yeah.
hearing that, Cal will just kind of lean over and whisper to Juliet, They're a matriarchal society. They probably think you're our leader.
Oh no. Juliet will kind of run a hand through her hair and just be like, okay, Takashi, move over for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to take this a little better, and again, look at Juliet expectantly. Though there is a mix of approval, again, noticing her scars.
Self-consciously, try to cover him up with her jacket, but, it's like, okay, so...
When you, as you do that,
this-
as you do that, they seem to be confused.
I think I could once again know what's going on and be able to whisper advice,
with that
right?
with the 22, I think you could probably work out that, given some of the looks they've given her, some of the others have given her up to this point, not only is this society matriarchal, but it also seems to value battle scars.
So Cal whispers again, No, they're like big on the warrior thing. It's probably insulting to hide your scars, so I know it's going to be
Don't-
uncomfortable, but you're going to have to flaunt your stomach a bit.
Don't you say that to me ever again. Not some belly dancer. Okay, whatever. Back off.
One of them steps forward and asks if one of your subordinates is giving you trouble.
No, it's fine. Just, no, just discussing some things. So, as Takashi said earlier, we were sent here by, Jupitermon of the Olympus 12 to, seek out the Bantio, and we heard that you might have a clue to where we are, so we decided to give your village a small visit. I hope it's not too much of a, inconvenience.
They look between each other. I need a persuade check out of Juliet.
Thank God she's persuasive. Would have gone a lot worse otherwise.
They look between each other for a moment, then look back to you and say that only your leader's allowed to enter, nodding to Juliet. The rest has to stay outside.
Really?
Um,
I mean,
None of
we
them?
are with her.
convince them enough, but take a little bit. It would have taken a little bit more to get them to let the other ones in, because for reasons that Cal has established.
Hey, good. That's cool. During this, Cal actually pulls out his camcorder and, underhandedly is passing it to Juliet. Hey, just, you can show us the rest what they say later.
Please, invasion of privacy, isn't it?
Well, ask them once you get in there.
Whatever.
Oh,
I'll take care of it, don't worry. Shoo shoo. Go talk with the villagers or whatever. I don't want
So
her
like
to
after
get
that,
mad.
Cal even like backs up and like does bows, like yes, my lady, yes, my lady.
Yeah, they see they give a more approving look at this. This is in their mind. Yeah, this is
Strange.
normal. Yep. So one of them stays here and stands guard, and the other one leads Juliet in. It's a very sort of lavish, very sort of Chinese Japanese temple type of deal. There's lots of like surprisingly fine material here. Mostly wood, but there's carpet and stuff. They lead you to a second set of. She leads you to a second set of doors. Tells you to wait, and then a couple of minutes later comes back out and says that their master will see you. And holds the door open for you.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
So
Take a deep breath and walk in.
So upon entering, sitting on the floor, sort of cross-legged, with one elbow on some sort of table, and what appears to be a large clay pot next to her, holding some sort of saucer-like implement, is another one of them. But there are some visual differences. Namely, one of her eyes is closed, and there's a large gash running down the mask. And can you make me a perception check? There are a couple of other differences, but Juliet's gonna spot them. She's gonna have to have a keener eye. Star is the big obvious one.
There's one issue in the fact that she's not very good at noticing things.
Oh, that, alright, yeah. You notice that Scar's pretty nasty, though. Though, why the Digimon is scarring doesn't make any sense, as far as you're concerned, because up until now, your Digimon have taken some pretty nasty hits, and they haven't had any scars like that.
I mean, hell, 2 of them knocked down the babies.
Yeah.
They got better.
So that's weird. It
Juliet.
takes a sip from the saucer it's holding. Sets it down on the cork of the jug next. Looks you over, and sort of motions for you to speak.
I'm Juliet Muto. I'm here to ask you some questions if you don't mind. And she's going to bow.
She nods and says, "Feel free to ask any questions you want. I can't promise answers, but with those scars, you've earned at least the question."
I just have to bring that up.
I think we should call it here, because it's getting to be about 5, and Brodo can't stay late.
Yeah, I was
So
thinking the same
that,
thing.
and it'll give you a week to mull over what you want to ask. Yeah.
Hey, it's a good stopping point. Like the episode ends with the reveal
Yep.
of the
Yep.
lady.
Yeah, the scarred Kinkaku.
Waifu reveal.
That is a really cool drawing, though.
Yeah,
I can see some cool details to it.
I just wanted to draw Kinkakumon doing Oni things. Drinking alcohol out of one of those saucers, because I've seen, like, the one from Toho doing it. And it's like, yeah, that's like, a thing I wanted to draw. But also, because Cad was at one point gonna play, and he was gonna have a Goblimon, so I had this whole thing sort of set up for that, too. But, yeah, I know, I didn't mean to dunk on the other party members, but, it's just sort of...
That's how it goes.
That's how Mafia works. Anyways, yeah, so, for those of you watching, thanks for, showing up and watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for that.
And
Yeah.
I'll just pose a question to our viewers. Question of the day: how would you appease the seed so it gives us good rolls?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone send their prayers out to the Dice God. Everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, even if you're not, go on YouTube when this is uploaded, and offer your prayers to the Dice God in some means, so that they won't completely just lose combat encounters next time. But picking up from this, you guys get. Let's see, you did some combat, you moved things forward a little bit. You guys are gonna get 3 DP and 6 XP as per the rules.
Yeah.
Since we're on standard, or not standard, but enhanced, let me just update the I've got a thing in the game. I need. Oh right, I'll just do it from going forward. You guys got. Which means you should have a total of... yeah, you should have a total of 7 DP earned and 14 XP earned.
Yep.
Certain someone was here, they would have an extra XP for Torment.
Oh right, you guys did do a well, I factored that in. You guys did I hand out XP based on a one per thing basis, and I go with DP for it. So you guys get a point of DP for you guys get a DP for combat, a DP for the torment, and a DP for other stuff.
Okay, for some reason, loading my sheet in mobile, it's not letting me edit the XP.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. You can always bug me, and I can pop on here and tell you how much it is.
Okay.
Go ahead and save that. Let me update that.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks all for watching.
Thank you for watching. Hope we didn't suck.
Oh no, you did, but it was enjoyable. It's okay.
Yeah.
Jobbing is good content, because then they can laugh at it. Anyways, yeah. So I'll see all y'all next week, and I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream.